Ground control to chat. How are we doing, chat? Hello, Harukazi. Hey, those are the pictures. So the title screen is very cute. It shows like some random pictures that you have taken throughout the game, and I love it. I like starting the stream with that because I think it's cute. How's it going? Hey. First time I make it this early. It is quite early, but I'm starting stream later than I usually do. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Hello, everybody. How's it going? So, I have just recently learned that the city we are in is kind of the last city of the game. And there's a lot of story and stuff to figure out there yet, but are we reaching the end game of Pokopia? I'm not sure. If I lock in, can I beat it today? And finally work on my video? I'm not sure. Let's check it out. Hello chat, hello everybody, hello Ozander. A very cool Switch 2 update released today. I did update my Switch already. And I think it's like running Switch 1 games better or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, not many changes. Like, I usually like to start the stream by showing because like, here's the thing, I only do story stuff on stream, but off stream I really like playing Pokopia and like doing little organizing and decoration and stuff, so I like to start the stream by showing what I did with the village, which is honestly not a lot. I didn't do much today, except for a few things. So minor decorations, you might be seeing some new stuff, and that's because I finally decided to visit the developer island, and I took photos of some stuff and I printed them. So now we have cool things like this sign. I got a lot of post lamp stuff. I finally was able to print some counters, and like with the counters the shop works, and now Mimikyu is the shopkeeper. Isn't that cute? Hey, you wanna have a look? Would you be willing? Hey, Ditto, would you be willing to trade with me? I would, Mimikyu, but like I can craft literally every single thing you're selling. Let me buy your mug. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat, right? Yeah, pretty neat. That case, do you want to trade something for it? I can give you a bunch of... I can give you... What can I give you? I don't want to give you flowers. I'm gonna give you 2 sewer hole covers and a restroom street light for that mug of yours. Okay, Mimikyu? Thank you so much. Thanks for the trade. You're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. Shopkeeper Mimikyu is incredible. The town looks amazing. Thank you so much. So yeah, this is the little shop. I also printed from the developer's island this board over here. Oh wait, I can choose a photo to display? Wait, this is huge. Let's do this one. Wait, that's so cute. I love it. Absolutely perfect. 10 out of 10 game of the year. So yeah, now the shop is working, which is great. What else did I print that's interesting? Yeah, I was doing some electrical working today, so yeah, we have this power poles now, but at least the lights are working, which is nice. But nothing more super crazy. I brought all the Hoppip items here, and like I made a very convoluted electrical wiring down here to bring electricity to this area in like a subtle way. It didn't work that well, but I think that the cables are very ugly and I was trying to hide them as much as possible. But yeah, I added a little bit of a what is this called again? It's not a windmill. This reminds me of like the Pokemon episode, like the Brock, the first Ash fight, that Ash like needs to make one of these spins to make Pikachu more electric. But anyway, the biggest thing that I got from the developer's islands was actually decoration for our little beach kiosk that I'm pretty much in love with. So now we have like a very pretty berry basket, and now I have like indoor stuff working. And it was supposed to be a little shop here, but I think I need a bigger counter for it to work as a shop. But like, this is the vibe of this is kind of a small cafe by the sea, with like, that you can chill in. And I love this. It's so pretty. Turbine. Is it a turbine? Can you call it a turbine? It does make sense that it's a turbine, yeah. But those are the major changes, and I think that I'm almost getting like the started village in the place that I kind of wanted to. I think the other changes that I can show you, the Victorial plant pots should be real, and you know what? I think they're gonna sell that at some point. I made some small changes to the Charizard Charmander house. I added this cool Charizard mat to it. Oh wait, I can also put it. Let me put a photo of us. No, this is so cute. No, the photo of us goes here. Yes. They are making bricks for me. They're the best. And then over there we can put another photo. Maybe with Mimikyu. I don't think I have any photos with Mimikyu. I did get Dragonite. Yes, I am making progress in the story. Yes, let's put something else, because we're using that photo there. What can I do? I would like... Oh, this is a cool one. Or, I want to do something that is like... This is a cute one. Yeah, let's use this one. The Charmander house with the furnaces and the Charizard rug. Wait, Harukaze, I didn't show you everything. Cause like, this is their home, their little house. And like, it's funny because we made a meme yesterday. Ellie was like, oh my god, the furnaces from Catherine are like, it's like work camps underground and like no sunlight, horrible places. And I think mine turned out super cute. I have a picture with them, which I think is like now one of the best things ever. We have the Charizard rug, we have like that very cool mural. And then you go down the stairs, and they have a very comfy place to chill in. Like, bookshelves, a TV. I think I can also display a photo here, right? Let's put a ho-oh photo. Cute. Fly is super useful, yes. So yeah, those were the changes I made there. Over here, I finally figured out what to make here. So the Pokemart is here now. We have a Pokemart in every single town, which is huge. Hello, Street Cat Love. I'm sorry, Hitmontop. You're only selling bad stuff. Why would I buy a leaf? Hello, Sabletooth. You are back by popular demand. Okay. But yeah, I figured out what to put here, which is now the Pokemart. I still have no idea what to do with this spot here. No idea. I'm gonna do something at some point. I also... The houses here got ready. So I'm gonna... My next step, the next thing I wanna do is like to... Like, put a little road and a little garden and like... As soon as I get some nicer bricks, I will pave down this place. And yeah, I added some lamps and some fencing around. And that's what I did since yesterday. I'm getting really happy with how it looks. I think that I might do a short video for the secondary channel, like, oh yeah, this is what the, like, showing what the city looked like on day 1 and what it looks as I end the story. Because I'm really proud of it, and I wanted to do a small video showcasing it. Nothing crazy, nothing for the main channel, but I might post it on the Cecily Loves Chikorita channel, which is a little bit dead recently, but that's what it's for. Like, if you look at, like, this is what it looked like on the first day, right? Like, it's crazy how much progress we made in a week. I was also obsessed. I played a lot on the first day. Like, this looks good for the first day. Pokemon Center not even built yet. I hate those bricks. But like, I completely terraformed this place. It's so fun to look. The way shops feel more like playing pretend than shopping is really good. That's capitalism for you. It's like, yeah, Hitmontop, go ahead, sell a leaf. Believe in your dreams. And now that I can fly, it's so nice to look at the city. Oh, I also put like pink flowers for the... Like, now this is the house of the building gang, and I put pink flowers for them because I think they're cute. But honestly, being able to slide over the town is absolutely incredible. Like, the cute shrine, there is a little candle here that is like the Litwick candle. And boom, we have like our resting area, we have like our marble pool thing. The houses, the little flower garden, my work area, the waterfalls, our beach cafe. And I also want to fix the houses that are broken in here. Like, I feel like that's gonna be a task for when I'm watching somebody's video, but I think these houses are super fixable. Like, it's gonna take me 10 minutes to put these houses back together. I just need the roof. I just need pink ink, actually. That's what... I can also fix that one. Like, honestly, getting pink ink is what's stopping me from fixing these things. Did we ever learn who's the gravestone for? Like, no, specifically. Like, technically, it's meant to be, like, the way that you... It's like, it's to spawn Litwick and Cubone. So you can say it's Cubone's mom. I don't know. But supposedly it's Litwick and Lampent and Cubone. Honestly, I didn't spawn Cubone yet, now that I'm thinking about it. I got the habitat, but I didn't spawn Cubone. It would honestly be interesting to see people restore these abandoned structures as opposed to looting them one day. Are people looting them? I just want to... Like, I think it's much easier to just... Because, like... There are some things here, like the ground, you see? You are supposed to break it and rebuild it. But like, this is so easy to fix, like, it's a free house, almost. Oh! this was a shop. Oh, there were counters here. I didn't need to print them. This is a shop. This was supposed to be a shop. But yeah, for example, there is one of these broken houses right there. I completely demolished it and I built the beach cafe on top of it. So I'm really proud of this construction work, honestly. I think it's really nice. I think that the secret that I'm learning to be a good house designer in this game is to make like multiple level of roofs and just like huge ass windows. Always huge ass windows are the way to go. Like everyone loves a good huge ass window. Like look at this beautiful view of the lighthouse. Anyway, let's keep on with the story, shall we? Sparkling Skylands. Which is where we left off yesterday. Also, I met Vibrava this morning, which was very nice. Vibrava is now living like right next to Trapinch. I love Vibrava, honestly, one of the most underrated middle stages in Pokemon history. So, my house here is very cute, actually. It's very, like, it's not... My house is very workshop coded, and I kind of love it. So, I didn't design it... I didn't decorate it as a house, because I wanted it to be, like, small and work more as a... Oh, what is this doing here? No! No! My biggest complaint with this game is, like, when you try to pick something up, and you pick everything but the thing that's right in front of you. But yeah, this is my house, but my goal was to make it like more of a workshop instead of a house and a place that I can fast travel to. So I just put like a bike here on the side, some magazine, like some cleaning supplies. I kept it small and short, and now we also have a cute small little horta. How do I say horta? Veggie field over here, which I dig. The constructions we started tomorrow got ready, so these are fancy apartments that a bunch of Pokemon are living in now. I also finalized Prigatito's home. I'm really happy with this. We designed this one on stream yesterday. And Snivy showed up, which is also cute. We also have a Pokemart. But I think it's not working because it needs electricity, right? Yeah, this needs electricity to run. Vibrava is my favorite of the Flygon line, cute dragon bug. I remember when I was a kid, I would play a Pokemon RPG in a forum, like a text-based RPG. And I caught a Vibrava and it was my ace, and I got completely obsessed with Vibrava ever since. Middle stages in general are underappreciated. People like the cute babies and the cool final stages, so the middle stagers go under often. I think like they are very teenage coded, and like I think they're cool in a bit of an awkward way. They are not too small, but they're not too big. And I think there's a lot of value in that. It's so useful to leave these things working overnight, to get so much stuff. I love it. Okay, Froakie, shall we do some deep cleaning, baby? It was so cool when we finally finished the Pokemon Center. Help me here, Froakie. I've got this like a ninja. Everybody's like cherishing our cleaning work. Dragonite, can you open way for Froakie, please? Hello, Silver Dogface. How's it going? Oh, good. Middle stages are often hit and miss for many people. Like, honestly, I was watching Wolfie's video, Wolfie's 4-hour video on ranking every single Pokemon there is. And you know what? That video gave me a lot of appreciation for middle stages. I should do a ranking one day. But like, honestly, I was looking at Killadin. Killadin kind of cooks. Killadin is quite cool. I know Wolfie gave it like the worst ranking possible, but I think Killadin is cool. Like, Frogadier is actually my favorite of the Greninja line. I think Frogadier is very cool. Like, my favorite middle starters are probably Bayleaf. Quilava is also very cool. I really like Grovyle, obviously. I really love Ivysaur. I love Ivysaur so much. I also really like... what else do I really like? Torracat. Torracat is amazing. Torracat is one of my favorite Pokemon. Like Incineroar, sure. Torracat is incredible. I also really like... I think I've gotten some appreciation for Brionne recently. I also really do enjoy Dartrix. Floragato is... I prefer Floragato to Meowscarada, honestly. Crocalure is one of the ones that don't make it... that don't hit it that strongly for me. Who else? Okay, what do I do? Slow and steady. What's important is just keep going. What should I do? Those lifts would come in handy if they were fixed. How do I fix the lifts? Follow me. Let's fix the lifts. I think there was a lift like somewhere around here. Or maybe do I need to fix this lift? No, the lift is working. Okay, how do I connect it to another lift platform? Like, how do I do it? Honestly, I think that I need to... I think I might need to go talk to... I think I need to go talk to Gardevoir and Tinkaton. Braixen is very cool. I like Braixen too. Finally get to see a stream that is not when I'm working. But like, this is the usual time that I stream. Or are you not working today for a specific reason? Yeah, I have some concrete. I hate to admittedly hit you with... Wait, I was doing a Harley Quinn voice-ish for Tickmaster, right? It was like... I hate to admittedly hit you with another chore, but I actually need one more special part to get the lifts in working order. What do you need? Find a gear like that anywhere around here. I have a lot of those. Am I carrying it? Okay, I'm not. I have so much iron. I think I left it in the Withered Wasteland. I got a new job a few months ago that's during stream times and got the day off. Okay. I'm glad you're choosing to spend your free time with us. That's nice. Okay, iron and guts. I think I have it here. Ooh, you know what I didn't do today? A dream island. Shall we? I need seashells. And iron. Iron would be good to get. Okay. Where did I leave my Pikachu? Go. no idea where I put the Pikachu doll. I had 2 of those. Or maybe it's here. Yeah. Right. Okay, so let me put this here, this here, just kind of everything. I will organize this later. She will not organize this later. I honestly hate the storage system of this game. It doesn't need to be like this. I swear. Why? Whatever. At this point, you know. At this point. I am a very organized person, chat. Wait, no, I can't do this. So this is where I keep crafting materials. So you go here. You go here. You go here. You go here, you go here, you go here. And here's where I keep decoration, but I think it's full. But anyway, you go here, you go here. Now let's put you on here. Tink Master is coded as like super gruff. Not Tinkaton in general, just that Tink Master. I think it's like a very... Like, Tink Master is a Tinkaton that survived in the remainings of a city for like literal years and like building their own stuff. So I think they're very independent. I do like giving a little bit of a Harley Quinn voice to them, but I was definitely better at doing it yesterday. I completely forgot what I was doing, how I was doing it. Let's make some burgers before we go. Oh, hi Pichu. You gonna cook with me? The music is so good. I'm so obsessed with the sound. Like, I'm looking forward to writing my essay on Pokopia because that means that I can work with the soundtrack and it's gonna be so cool. Okay, Dry Flume, where are you? Such a nice smell. Should we go to Dream Island? I wanna go to Dream Island. So I need iron, Pokemetal, and seashells. That's what we're going for. By the way, how do I make Hoppip move? Because I thought that I just needed to buy everything from Hoppip, but I already bought everything from Hoppip and I didn't get. Could you use frames on the chest to indicate what type of... Could you use frames on the chest to indicate which type of thing each one holds? Yes, I could. But I trust my memory. And at this point, I'm just putting everything in the same... I just don't care anymore. Like, I tried to organize to be organized, but then, like... Oh yeah, here is just crafting materials. And then I ran out of space for crafting materials. Like, do I need an... Am I gonna make a second one for crafting materials? I don't want to. So, I'm gonna make everything completely disorganized and hope that one day they will just make an update that will make me able to find stuff. I will embrace chaos. Hop-Pip can be moved once the event period is over. Cool, good to know. Okay, don't let me forget to get the seashells, okay? I think I also want to get some sand, because then I could use it to remodel the beach. Sand is fun. This is so, like, why would I get Donkey Kong Bonanza when I have this game, you know? It's literally the same game, but with Graveler. No, you can't put frames. Yes, that's the way everybody's doing it, right? They are, like, that's the popular choice. It's using frames to organize themselves. But I am not an organized person. Sand. Okay, you need sand, seashells. Where are the seashells? Donkey Kong has Pauline. You might have a point, but Pokopia has Sprigatito. Sprigatito. Capitalism wants us to be organized because that increases productivity. Cecily isn't disorganized, she's playing the true anarchist ditto. Thank you so much. That's exactly what that's exactly what I'm gonna say next time somebody asks me. Can't you just examine a place, plushie, to go to Dream Island without having to look for dry food? But who's gonna fly you to the island? You need dry food. I'm so sorry, Clelio, I did not get the joke. Oh no, sorry. I'm so sorry, Harukazi, I did not get the joke. For Clelio, it would be nice if you could use a PC as a storage option. Honestly, it would be nice if there was like this magical item that just interconnected every single storage thing you have. Like, give me Wi-Fi connection between my storage, please. They don't call me Sandy Chicks for nothing. They do call you Sandy Chicks. That's cool. Dry flume flies to you if you examine a doll on the ground. I keep finding things about this I keep finding stuff out about this game every day, chat. Wait, that's so useful. I didn't know that. I wanna get I like getting this benches because I think they're pretty, and I can't craft them yet. Oh, I didn't know I could take the vending machine. Let's pillage the Dream Island. Sans Undertale in Japanese uses a really peculiar pronoun choice, kind of similar to Cowboy Kyogre. But that's the funny thing, right? Because according to my research, and I could be wrong on this, but Kyogre in Japanese does not speak like a cowboy. Kyogre speaks like an old man. So the cowboy thing was just the localization team having fun with it. It's like, wouldn't it be funny if Wi-Fi during the apocalypse, you have no idea which kind of things are still working during the apocalypse. Like, we have functioning elevators, hoverboards, I don't know, Pokemon centers, magical delivery things working during the apocalypse. Why wouldn't you have Wi-Fi? I mean, even the Dream Islands have garbage. It's the question, right? Do androids dream of electric sheep? That's up for you to answer, chat. That's up for you to answer. Up to you? That's up to you to enter. Isn't it weird to say to you to enter? I'm sorry, Chad. I'm recovering from a cold still. I should make some tea. Does ChatGPT dream of electric sheep? That's a question for you to tell me. Okay, I think we got all the seashells, right? So I don't think I need much more. Let's go to the top first. And then we go to the bottom, which is the most important one. Please do not take that out of context. Pokemon is literally futuristic utopia. And this is like, what if the futuristic utopia went through the apocalypse, right? Oh, this decor is very ugly. No! Come on, no, don't do that to me, please. This game is literally platforming, I'm not even joking. Okay, I'm not gonna take any of you because I have too many of you. It's habitat information. Bottoms are definitely most important in my life for sure. I have this! Like, the Dream Islands are getting a bit useless, chat, not gonna lie. I'm here just for the seashells. It is very funny to be streaming in English because I think I like malice a little bit. Like in Portuguese, if I know that I'm about to say something that sounds dirty, I can identify before I say it. But if I say it in English, I'll only figure it out after I say it, and then it's too late, right? So that's... If anybody asks me, what is it like streaming in a second language? That's what it's like. Oh, a tea set. By the way, chat, this is a multi-stream, which means we are live both on YouTube and on Twitch, the red website and the purple website. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like to help us out in the algorithm and get more people to come watch Pokopia with us. It helps us out a lot. If you're on Twitch, hi! I'm trying to grow on Twitch, so if you're not following, if you're lurking around, it's fine, feel free to. But also, consider giving a follow, or, I mean, if you like my work, if you have seen some of my videos before, if you're having fun on the streams, you can also subscribe. You're gonna get a very cute ditto badge next to your name. You're gonna get access to very cute emoji, very queer emoji too. Ad-free viewing, and you're gonna be supporting my content, which I do appreciate. But anyway, hope you're having fun. TV schedule April 12th, Tuesday. 2 PM, your local puppy Pokemon Spotlight. 2 Fido siblings form a strong bond with the owner of Mesagosa's most popular bakery. You won't make it through this story with dry eyes. Is this like Marley and Me Pokemon Edition? I don't get why are you giving me this? Like, this is not lore that... Like, I know that's like world building, but... I would rather have something that's at least more related to the game I'm playing, right? English is my first language and I also do that. Words are hard. Words are so hard. Okay. I need to find... I don't want to waste a lot of PP. Honestly, gliding gives me a little bit of a upward jump, which is good. I am a puppy Pokemon. So, chat. I was having an interview with a podcast a few months ago, and they asked me if I was a Pokemon, which Pokemon would I be? Which is different from like, what's your favorite Pokemon, right? It's like a fundamentally different question. And I answered Emolga, because I feel like I have the personality of an electric type, but I would kind of like to be a flying type too. So I went with Emolga. But which Pokemon do you think I am? Out of 1,025. Like, if I was transported to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon today, which Pokemon do you think I would be? I love mining. Okay, chat. Terra Waters Prigatito. Okay, chat, are you seeing the Zor deposits here? This is all like Pokemetal and rare Pokemetal deposits. And I think it's very good whenever you're playing Pokopia, if you're doing your daily, you know, your daily islands, is to find these things, because I think they are usually at the bottom of the islands, and you can easily find a lot of deposits. And like these Pokemetals, if you have a lot of them, it's so useful. Like you get to use the printer, and if you just roll out, you will be able to find quite a few of them. So over here, for example, we have a bunch. And like, I think that honestly, these are probably the most important things you could potentially mine out of a Dream Island. And then if I leave this overnight for Charmander and Charizard, boom, I have a lot of Pokemetal the next day. See? Look how many. Like, just digging. Mining is fun. Mining is fun. I love mining. Hey, Black Button Crunch. How's it going, gamer? But, yeah, this is you're gonna use a lot of... You're gonna use a lot of food to do this, so it's not like something you can do forever. So beware. That's why I wanted to do, like, use all my beans before I got here. Oh, I'm gonna be at this for a very long time. Like, I'm not gonna get a lot of Pokemetal today because I do want to focus on the story. But I need to get a little bit of Pokemetal, right? I can't be here and not get Pokemetal. I wish you could 3D print from your inventory as well from photos. Well, why don't you put it down and take a photo? Honestly, this is the best thing to do while watching a video essay. Like, mining Pokemetal. I mean, a lot of black rocks compared to Pokemetal fragments, but still, we get the metal. And I might be wrong, but once you start hitting the iron ores, it's because you're going too deep. Like, I think Like, these deep you start finding regular mining stuff, like regular mining ores, and you don't get any Pokemon anymore. Which is good if you need, you know, gold and iron. Yeah, like a video essay about Beauty Nova. I think that would be a cool video essay. Do you have one to suggest to chat? I'm right? You don't get Pokemon in this depth anymore. That's a good point. How do wild Pokemon evolve without trait evolution in Pokopia? Yeah, we are at the... I think you have like... Oh wait, it's still too deep. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above my head instead of going under. Yeah, here we go. Not here. But yeah, I think there's about like 4 levels of possible Pokemon that you can get. Like, you can get Pokemon with 4 levels of depth. That's what I meant. This is interesting. Legends Arceus has introduced the link cable, so maybe they just find that. I completely forgot about the link cable. That's actually a very clever idea. That song is older than you. How old do you think I am, Black Buttercrunch? That you think I'm younger than some 41. Rolling around with my homies. Okay, I'm gonna get 99 Pokemetos and call it. Or, better yet, we eat the steak, we get as much as we can, and we go back. So we can focus on the story. 23? Okay, I'll keep it at that. I will take 23 years old. So you think, just for reference, you think I was born in 2003. I am as old as Ruby and Sapphire. Not even, no. Ruby and Sapphire 2000... No, yeah, that's right. 2003. Because I think, Fire Red, Leaf Green are 2004? If I'm not mistaken. I like the idea that being traded triggers a change in some Pokemon that would normally occur when the Pokemon leaves its family group behind to join another or start their own. Like, I think that... I really like the theory that the Pokemon being traded will get an aspect of the other Pokemon, you know? Like, Golem and Machamp, for example, right? Because Golem will get a face that is similar to the Machamp line, while Machamp is getting the extra arms from Graveler. Like, it makes sense that, like, these Pokemons are being digitally... It's like the Bill thing, right? It's something digitally being done to them at a molecular level. So this is gonna alter their biology, and that's why they evolve. That's my preferred reading of it. But also, like... It's like... You know, you sent your Scyther into hyperspace, and Scyther was holding a metal code, so the cells are gonna get mixed with the metal code cells, and it's gonna become a steel type. So that's how I read it happening somehow. Okay, I said it was final burger. Final burger it is. Wait. Lugia's outside? I didn't know you could get Lugia in a Dream Island. Oh, hello, it's hello. Wait, there's a lot of items I didn't pick up. The good thing about the Dream Island is that you can just, you know, drop soil that you're never gonna use. And then you don't have to deal with it anymore. You can't spell Christ without HRT. Did you know that technically, biologically speaking, since Jesus was born without any male chromosomes being fecunded on his mother, he necessarily needs to have the same chromosomes as his mom, which means that biologically speaking, Jesus needs to have XX chromosomes. Like there was no Y chromosome involved in his conception. So technically, if you think about it, Jesus is transmasc, right? He identifies as a boy, but he has XX chromosomes. I can fly! Yes, I can fly. I'm talking about Jesus' chromosomes. Don't tell my mom I said that. Okay, she's gonna be mad. But it's true. Okay. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Okay, let's go home. Wait, is Jesus a clone of his mother? Like, there is no DNA... Like, Mary's DNA is the only DNA involved in this conception. Like, you tell me. I don't know. God works in mysterious ways. But like, I'm only saying what I know. What is written there, okay. It was a birth with only one DNA involved, so you tell me. Jesus is a clone of Mary, some Templar Gnostic cult stuff that probably actually exists. I mean, Europeans have all sorts of weird hobbies. There's bound to be somebody in Italy who read way too much sci-fi stuff. I won't know about specific intersex chromosomal hormone output, but could be. Could be. I'm sure there's somebody in chat that's much better suited than me to talk about it. Okay, so let's put our stuff. Let's give our things for to Charmander. Why did I come here again? For iron, right? Hey, Charizard. Thank you so much. You're the best, buddy. You need some lighting in your house. I need to fix the... I need to get electricity here. Thank you so much, Charmander. Let's put this. Like, my biggest complaint about iron is that, like, I need iron ore for some stuff and iron ingots for another, so I never want to put everything in the furnace, and I never know how much to put in the furnace, so it's a bit annoying. Are you Brazilian? I am. I'm very much Brazilian. Similarly, Eve is a trans woman because she came from Adam and there's no other source of chromosomes. I mean, literally, if she was born from the rib has Adam's DNA. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If your goal is to be, like, analyzing people's chromosomes, That's how chromosomes work, baby. Mysterious plate is the unknown thing, yes. It is. I think I want to leave this ones here, honestly. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go talk to Tink. Tink Master. That's what they're called. Sorry. Having to split between iron ingots and ore is definitely a pain in the butt. Like, yes! If I'm building something that I can build with iron ore, why can't I use iron ingots for it? People usually can't tell, to be honest, that I'm Brazilian. It takes a lot of Brazilian fans of my channel. Like, I make sure to make very explicitly Brazilian jokes in most of my videos. Just to signalize to Brazilians, hey, I'm here, I'm queer, I won't disappear. Who's that Pokemon? Are we finally getting Vulpix? Let's go! Yes! Oh, I thought it was a Lola! I'm happy with you too, Vulpix. I'm sorry. I love you. You're so cute. Your hair is cool. I have so many tails, it's hard to keep my fur tidy. Anyway, now that I'm all sorted, let me greet you properly. It's great to meet you. I am friends with Vulpix, life is perfect, I love my life. Wasn't there a trans-Brazilian flag on your background? Yes, but I moved to a different apartment, and now it's really hard to see the full flag. The flag is here, and I don't want to reposition it so only that it appears in a video. Do it? Yes. Hi. Got you something. I hope I didn't just give you 99 pieces of iron. I just gotta bop bam wham this into shape with my hammer, and we'll have it here in no time. Give me a minute, alright? Of course. Let's go check on Gardevoir. She's so gloomy and lonely over there, like... We have a bunch of Pokemon living on the other island. Don't you want to go there? I tried bringing her already, but she won't cross. That Pokemon Center is glorious. Everyone must have worked so hard to build it. Don't you want to follow me, Gardevoir? Like, if I fly, she can't follow, but... I think I need to fix the elevator to bring Gardevoir over. But... if I fast travel, does she follow? She does. That makes it easier. Just so you're not lonely there anymore. Let me get you some friends. Okay, there's no room for you though. What's your habitat, Gardevoir? Do you want to move to my place? My place sucks though. You can move to my place. Okay, huge. Hey, Trapinch. What's poppin', buddy? I think there's a Pokemon there. No? Yes, there is. Greninja! Let's go! Okay, this is definite. This should be rare, right? This is a rare spawn. I sensed someone's presence and hid myself away to assess the situation. But it seems you're not an enemy. I can't imagine any devious schemes lurking behind such vacant eyes. Next time we meet, I won't hide. So please greet me when you see me. We got Greninja, chat. That's crazy. Like, that is a rare spawn, I'm sure of it. Greninja as a shadow in the waterfall is somehow on brand. It's super on brand. I need more houses. Maybe... There's no room in this island anymore for houses, I guess. Except if I... How's this looking? Yay! I want the fancy one. Oh. Yeah, I do want that. Yeah, YouTube has a bit of delay. So, if you want to have the... Like, usually I see that because it takes me longer for people to react to the things I say on YouTube. Twitch is almost straight away. Oh, I can get asphalt. Yes, that's huge. Like, I'm not sure. Brazil is getting very popular right now. I'm not sure. I think it's good. Like, I made a video. I always say that. I'm horrible, right? I made a video about when Fernanda Torres was nominated for Best Actress at the Oscars last year. I made a video about Brazilians feeling lonely, right? That I think we are the biggest country in Latin America, but we are kind of isolated by our language. Like, only Portugal speaks Portuguese, so usually only the Portuguese are the ones who consume the stuff we do. And like, it's super nice. And like, going to Portugal and turning the radio on and Brazilian music's playing, that's super cool. But like, it isolates us culturally a little bit. So Brazilians are very lonely in a way that whenever international people give attention to the things we do and say, like, we have so many cool stuff and we're like, hey, look at this, it's so cool, right? And when somebody says, yeah, it is cool, we get very glad. And I think Brazil is in a moment right now that like the Brazilian aesthetic or the Brazilian vibe is getting quite popular. Quite popular too, which I think it's positive for many people. But also, I have noticed the last times I was in Brazil that the number of, oh, that's cute. The number of people visiting has definitely increased, and like, people in Rio are getting concerned that there might be some gentrification start happening soon because rents are already very expensive, and if internationals start moving to Brazil, it might get tricky. But it's not a problem yet. I think it's just something that people are foreseeing as a potential result. But I like it, honestly. Like, of course, there are often very negative stereotypes about Brazil, but we're cool, we're fun. I think that usually Brazilians take that in a positive way. But if you want to hear more about that, I do recommend the Fernanda Torres video. It's a lot of Oscar talk, it's a lot of talk about the movie, but I do... what is this? No! Oh, it's an elevator. I do talk a lot about this feeling of cultural isolation that Brazil feels. That's so cool! It's a shame those wires are indeed ugly. If they were at least taller... Like, So, I think Mari have told me that there is some way to do like Wi-Fi power transfer at some point in the game, which I'm hoping will happen soon. Not yet. Is this a department store? Is this like Celadon department store? Oh. Aha. I found a thing. Where are you? Huh. That's it? That's it. How do I leave? Honestly, I don't care about money. Give me recipes. I don't watch much media outside of YouTube, but I've been getting some Brazilian musicians recommended more and more. Like who? Just out of curiosity. Do you remember their names, or... Oh, this is Silph Co. Oh my god, this is Silph Co. This is so cool, wait. Silph Co. Like, it looks exactly like Silph Co. Like, I think Sabrina's gym, they took a lot of liberties. The museum, they took a lot of liberties. This is like exactly the layout of Silph Co. I think this is for later. Crazy how Silph is nearly intact. Like, I wouldn't call it nearly intact. It's gonna take some work rebuilding that. But was it in English? They were branding themselves as Brazilian, but was it in English? Ball switch. I think I can craft some asphalt. No? Oh, this is absolutely everything. I've heard there's Wi-Fi power, but I actually like the power lines running through town visibly, so I think I'll only use them for big buildings. I don't like them. I think that as soon as I can get Wi-Fi power, I'm going for Wi-Fi power. Abandoned Silph is spooky, but I think it's weirdly soothing in a way. Like, I think Abandoned Silph is like the biggest evidence of the complete downfall of capitalism, somehow. Normal Silph is spooky already, yes. They had the Brazilian flag in all their branding and we're not. That's unusual for Brazilians. Like, because usually Brazilian musicians will market themselves directly to Brazilians. So, let me keep up with chat because I spoke a lot and I don't know if anybody commented on it. Greninja just casually around is surprising. You'd think, like, yeah, but like it's the thing. I got Blastoise on day 1. I think they are just rare spawns and I got lucky with them. So I'm not sure. What do you think I should do about this weirdly leveled asphalt? Like, should I make stairs? Maybe? Perhaps? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Like, make it like this and then put a stair? I think putting a stair in asphalt is like very ditto coded. I think that would be fun. It's very solar punk, right? You take a destroyed asphalt and you put a stair on it because it's not for a car anymore, it's for a Pokemon. I think that's cool. Oh, I don't think Silph was ever portrayed villainly. Like, the CEO is always like the nice guy that gives you the Master Ball, right? So I don't think there was ever this... I don't remember there being any, you know, capitalistic undertone. Criticism stuff. Yeah, like, but if I push 1 block up each, then I need to also push up these things, and I don't feel like it. What are some of your favorite Brazilian cuisines? I'm completely obsessed with pão de queijo. It's like, it's called cheese bread, but it's not really bread. It's made of a tapioca flour, and it's cheesy. It's like a cheesy ball of joy and everything good in the world, and I could honestly eat it every day for every meal for the rest of my life. It's my comfort food. It's like the food that I always have in my parents' place. It's the food that I always have in my hometown. So, pão de queijo for me, it's everything. But I also really like feijoada. It's like the national dish. I really like a lot of stuff. I really like... what else? Pão de yuca is a different thing. Pão de queijo is different. It's better. I low-key kind of think the building is a reference to both Silph and the Celadon department stores. Definitely got the layout of Silph, but not nearly enough floors. Like, no, this is 100% Silph. Like, we got the Silph theme song. This is the Silph, like, this is the Silph courtyard. 1-to-1, almost. Oh, wait, I can't get the stairs. Can't I? Put some asphalt next to the elevator. Why can't I place this? I can't put asphalt on in the elevator? Can I put beach sand? I can't place stuff on Silph? Why? And I'm having some difficulties gliding too. Parkour! Cooking is fine, but I prefer other fried stuff. Has somebody made a Pokopia Kanto map already? I think that they are still in the early routes. I mean, you asked about food. Yes, let's go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This is the worst stair layout I've ever seen in my life. Silph Co special. Like, I got a feeling that the climax of this game is gonna be in Silph, and it's so funny that, like, if the climax of the game is in Silph, then this is officially Legends Kanto. Like, okay, let's go back. Let me check that puddle. Cute. Okay, what do I need to do? I don't think I brought... Do I go talk to... Do I go talk to Tinkating? Chat, let's go easy on the spoilers, please. I'm still playing through the story. Maybe you do have a final boss against the embodiment of rape and capitalism. Who's the embodiment? Is it Gimmigo? Time for the finishing touches. And a bop, and a bam, and a wham. There we go, all done. Oh, hey there, Cecily. Perfect timing. Here, you can hang on to this. Tinka Gears. With that, you'll be able to make a lift platform. Just set up 2 lift platforms a good distance from each other, and the lift will start moving between them. Okay, let's go, Tink Master. A cool gear processed by Tinkaton. You can feel the dedication. Okay, do I need to craft the lift platform? Okay, I do. Let's go. have a lot of iron and a lot of concrete. Let's go. Dylan, I'm sorry. I'm putting you on a timeout because I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, that's it, right? Do I need to... I did it, Tink-a-Tink. Hey, that looks real good. You got talent, Cecily. Alright, try press. I did. I already got it set up for me. Yeah, I did. Like, you asked it. I'd love to check out the town you're building. Why don't you show me to the Pokemon Center? Let's go. Me and Tink-a-Tink vibing in the elevator. Me and my friend Tink Master. Game of the year, chat. Absolute video game. Absolute Pokemon. I'm gonna go get some water, okay? You also stay hydrated. Do as Chikorita tells you. Go drink water. I don't have mods because I trust you, chat. You're all so nice and well behaved. It's fine. Actually, I think Matt is online. If Matt is online, Matt is a mod. Honestly, I think the only time that I think I needed mods like 1 or 2 times most when I was in the stream was invaded by, and it was like my 2nd stream ever. It was kind of crazy. Oh, It's kind of crazy. Like, it was one of my first streams, and like I was invaded by a group of tens of weird people spamming chat with all sorts of whatever. And I needed to call on a friend that like, hey, can you become my mod and just ban everybody? And he did. Shout out to Lucas. You're the GOAT, Lucas. You are the GOAT. Where are you, Ticketing? I need to show you the Pokemon Center, right? Yeah. Where are you going? Tink Master. I thought you were following me. Yeah. You were there, Samantha? Oh, hi, Samantha, by the way. How's it going? We made it! Awesome! Ho ho, so you're the great builder Tinkaton. I hope you continue helping out our friend Cecily. Sure thing, just say the word and I'll help build this town in any way I can. Now let me see if there's anything I can get started on. If you make lifts, you can have Pokemon follow you even to far off places. If you don't have enough Tinka gears to craft with, give Tinkaton iron ingots and have them make some more. Look at this. Wait. Don't I have iron? Of course I do. Did you take all of my iron, Tinkaton? What? Did you take all of my iron? I had like 30 or something. Alas. Pokemon are now returning to this town at an encouraging pace as well. Yeah, I mean, look at the infrastructure I got coming on here, Tangrove. I'm getting good at this game. Though, I was still hoping to find some clue as to the whereabouts of the humans. Have you noticed anything of that sort? That big building. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. That building sure is hard to miss. It's Silph Co. We were just there. Humans must have built that massive thing, right? Looks like it's in shambles now, but maybe we can explore it and like fix it up all nice and pretty. I bet that surprised the humans so much they'd come back to check it out. You're not seriously suggesting we could rebuild that enormous building with only Pokemon to help? Do you really think it's possible? Of course I think it's possible. You've even got me and Cecily, and if we get everyone else to help out, it would be a piece of cake. So confident. Okay, maybe I'm overpromising a bit, calling it a piece of cake, but I do think we can get it done if we all work together. Well, there's no doubt such a huge building would stand out if we were able to properly rebuild it. I suppose it's possible the humans might notice and come back. Even apart from that, if we Pokemon could really rebuild such a thing all on our own, wouldn't that be exciting? See, Professor, you get it. Big buildings are awesome. Well then, I say let's do it. Let's all work together and rebuild that thing. That's what I like to hear. Well then, come on. Let's go see what we've got to work with. To the building. Come, Cecily, let's follow Tinkmaster. You need me to craft or there is a lift for that? You need me to craft a lift for that, don't you? I swapped the voices, sorry. I am an amateur voice actor. Tangrove is thinking of a post-human society, as they should. Wait, no. Wait. I have iron ingots, why couldn't I find it? We need a building permit for Silph? Oh. You want me to craft it? No, let's do the lift. I'm gonna need stairs. A lot of stairs. I don't have stairs. careful, Professor Tengrove. If you fall from here, you're probably very much dead. Okay, how do we get there? Can we climb from here? I'm gonna need stairs. I don't have stairs on me. Who needs stairs? I don't. Now let's have a look inside Silph Co. No, I want to close it. Oh, this game is 100% not a prequel to Let's Go. Not at all. Like, there's... Yeah, the Let's Go games are 1 or 2 years after Gen 1, yes. And it's like an alternative Gen 1, kind of. That's gonna take like, I will want to rebuild it perfectly, and it's gonna take me so long. Because I'm crazy. It's funky because a lot of the visual design is Let's Go Pikachu Eevee Kanto, but then stuff like the cycling road is back when it was renamed Pokemon Road and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Chat, I think the thing with Pokemon is, as long as you accept that the devs don't really care about a main timeline connecting everything perfectly together, you're gonna be happy. Like, there are references to past characters, past events, of course, but like, the Sabrina they are referencing is like not a specific Sabrina. It's not Gen 1 Sabrina, it's not Fire Red, Leaf Green Sabrina, it's not Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Sabrina. It's a general concept of Sabrina. It's the image you have of Sabrina in your head, kind of. The geography is not correct, everything's kind of wrong. They are like working with an idea of Kanto more than a very specific canon, official version of Kanto. It's like... it's like the Zelda timeline, right? They think of the game first and then they try to fit it in the timeline rather than the other way. So, yeah. I think that in order to enjoy the lore of Pokopia, it needs to be looked at its own thing instead of trying to, okay, which game does this connect? Like, is this the Kanto from this game or the Kanto from that game? Which timeline, which reality? At the end of the day, they're gonna do like auras and say, oh yeah, this is just an alternate timeline, and then, yeah. Anyway, this building is so big, seeing it up close is a completely different experience. And you truly think we can rebuild this gigantic thing? That's what we're about to find out. I gotta go scope out the inside. In that case, it might be wise for Cecily to go along too. I'll stay and watch you from here. I'm very happy accepting that they do have a timeline, it's just not a strict one. The geography is not necessarily wrong when it's been hundreds of years and a massive climate disaster, but like, there could be a climate disaster, like a very big climate disaster, but at the same time, the cities changed places. Like, they're not in the, where they like, in the location they should be. Like, that to me kind of, you know, they're taking some creative liberty with it, and that's kind of the way I look at it, instead of trying to find a canon lore reason. It's just like, they thought it would make for a nicer game. That's how I see it, at least. Of course, that's not... Oh, hi V! Glitch and I were thinking it's Sabrina from the manga, but there are clues as to why. But like, I think that's... You see, but that's a little bit of what I'm talking, right? They're not referencing one specific thing from a game. They take a little bit from here, they take a little bit from the manga, maybe a little bit from Kanto in the anime, I don't know, I'm not sure. but like they are not saying, okay, the canon version of Kanto we are referencing is the one from Red, Blue, and Green, or is the one from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, or is the one from the manga. It's a little bit of everything, right? They want to tell this story, and they're gonna make references to a lot of things, but it's a little bit... I don't think they are gonna tie themselves up to one version of Kanto. It's like Kanto as a concept, Kanto as an idea that they have at Game Freak, rather than this Kanto or that Kanto. Kind of. That's the way I see it. Maybe they played here. Oh, I see. In that case, maybe I just gotta... then I could... Okay, I've got some ideas. Come on, let's go check out the 3rd floor. Yeah, this looks like a playground, right? I'm sure they were having fun here. What about the 3rd floor? What is this? Okay, this is... What is this? Okay, this is not interactable. Well, I'm glad that I'm not gonna have to rebuild this. I think this Tinkatink is gonna do everything. Hopefully. And I'm just gonna be gathering resources. So this is the 3rd floor. What do you think, Cecily? I'm kinda hungry. Now that you mention it, I'm a bit hungry too. Hold on, I've got an idea. I think I know what we should do with this floor. Anyway, last but not least, let's scope out the 4th floor. Silph's recreation room, company mandated breaks. Wait, we have Lord. Oh, Team R grunt. Let's see what Team R is up to. The secret of Team R's warehouse. Prepare for lore and make it secret. Of course I can spill all the beans, but I can spill some of them. You probably heard the rumors about having all the humans evacuated to outer space. Well, our boss tells me that rumors are true. But apparently they don't want Team R doing bad stuff in outer space, so they're gonna split us up and send us all to different areas. Not cool, people. I can't be the only one who thinks that's not cool. But our boss has us covered. Turns out that warehouse is actually Team R's secret weapon for getting us into outer space together. I cried happy tears. Our boss rules. How are we gonna get to outer space on our own, you ask? Well, I can't tell you that. Is that a rocket ship? Is the lighthouse a rocket ship? Last up, the 4th floor. So this is... Oh, that's pretty. Makes me wonder if they'll give you a recipe for warp panels. It would be funny if, like, the playroom is just, like, the warp panels from Gen 1. Kind of luxurious vibe, don't you think? Make it fancy. Make it shiny, obviously. I think we've seen everything we need to, so let's head back down. I'm gonna do a little bit of a tangent here, chat. Give me a second. I just wanna address this bit of lore we just learned. Because, like, I'm not sure if everybody explored the lighthouse that much. Like, I did a bit of exploration on day 1. I found, like, Team Rocket's hideout. But Mari sent a message saying that she didn't find it. It's like she was like, oh, I didn't know that was there. So let me go back there to see if there are any, like, if we can find something about it. Stained glass? This is the Arceus Chapel. Like, I am using, like, I stole stained glass from one of the Dream Islands, and I used it in my Charmander Charizard house. And honestly, I think it slaps. It's not as huge or cool or huge as, or big or impressive as that one, but I think it slaps. Wait. Sorry, Charmander. Oh, wait, I did something not smart. Okay, so I put this here. I put this here. And I put this here. Huge. Yeah, I made some tiny windows. And like, look, we have the Charizard rug. We have a selfie that I took with them. And they have furnaces on the 2nd floor. And they have a very cozy cave with like fire and a TV in the bottom floor. Different from some other Pokemon content creators that are making like forced labor camps. I actually like them to be cozy and make me a lot of breaks. Remember kids, there is a thin line between being a pedant over what isn't canon and having fun wildly extrapolating from weird details. Yes, that too. I just think that I'm like exhausted from decades of debating a Zelda timeline, and I'm like, there is no timeline! Magikarp, I know, I took your home away. Come here. Yo, where did my home go? I'm sorry, follow me. I'm gonna get you a new one. Where do you wanna live? I'm gonna put you with the Squirtles. Holy crap, your Withered Wastelands is so nice. Thank you so much, I spent so much time here. So here's the thing, that's why I'm so late in the story, right? Because I can't stop playing this game, but I want to only play story on stream. So when I'm playing on my bed or watching something, like I can't do story, so I just keep decorating my Withered Wasteland the entire time. So yeah, I hope you're happy, Magikarp. So yes, I put a lot of work into this. Like, I have some stuff, I have some areas. I love my wasteland. Like, I'm not gonna put this amount of effort for the other places. I don't have the... I don't have the life force for it, but I really like how it turned out. I love my beach cafe. I love it. Like, I will do a lot of effort for... Like, as soon as we finish with the story, we're going straight to Palette Town. Like, that's the one that I want to spend a lot of hours in. The other places, I'm gonna keep them kind of, you know... Okay, but let's check the Rocket Hideout. I wanna see if I can find something that I didn't see on day one. So this is the Rocket Hideout. Fun, right? Do you think there was a rocket coming out of here, or maybe that's what it is, right? Oh, I'm gonna steal this. Can't I steal this? Why can't I steal this? Oh, I really want this plush. No, Team Rocket can't have this plush. This plush is gonna be mine. What if I... You can't break this right now? Is all of these unbreakable? Okay, give me the Rocket Hideout. This is horrible! Like, oh, this is probably... this is probably story relevant. That's why I can't take it away. But, like, it's kind of horrible that, like, they are the thieves and I can steal from them. I can steal from everything, but not from them. Great job. It's like a berry forest. It's like a little bit of a tree pathway. I love it. Oh, I can't break anything here. Anytime you can place or break things is story related. I wonder if this is like the end game area and I found it in like 1 hour of playtime. I can't steal from thieves. Thief who steals from a thief has 100 years of relief? Is that the word? Is that what you say in English? Okay, let's go back to Silph. I wish I could put... I should have brought my stairs. I have so many stairs. Let's do this. Let's do this. What material? How many? Which materials do you need? You bet. I've got a good idea for how we can pull it off. Gonna need a lot of materials though, and I'll help from your Pokemon friends. Understood. How can I start helping? Give me just 1 second. Oof. Just take a look at this building kit. Honestly, I'm optimistic. I think I have a lot of materials. Oh, that's fine. To start with, we're gonna need... Yeah, I have all of these. It's fine. This is so fine. This is so fine. Okay. I need glass and... I have all of that. No, I have 70 hours of playtime, Tink-a-Tink. Have you seen my Withered Wasteland? I have so much glass. I have... So the thing is, this is probably gonna take a few days. Like, I'm not gonna time travel. I am not, like, I refuse time traveling in this game, but I think we can't finish this today. Like, even though I have a lot of materials, I think this is gonna take at least... I don't know. The lore pieces do want to have players think of connections with the games, how loose or concrete is an exercise of the player. Yes, I think that for me, Harukaze is like... It feels more like an Easter egg, you know, rather than a direct story connection, right? It's like, it's when I think of Zelda timelines, for example, you have games that are direct sequels. So you have Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Those are sequels, right? So those stories are directly connected. Like, you have Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Those are sequels. Those stories could be better connected, but they are still directly connected. With, you know, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, there are connections, of course. They are based in the same world. They are telling a similar story. But at the same time, they don't bind themselves to what was previously established. They allow themselves to have some freedom to explore with the story. So... I think that's what I mean when I say that there's not a timeline, because I think that when, like, Zelda is developing a game, when Game Freak is developing a game, sometimes they will do some explanations, like in Auras, oh, we didn't have Mega Evolutions in the other game because separate timelines. But most of the times they will think of the gameplay first, like the game comes first, how do I make this game fun? And then they try to adapt the story or the lore around it. Like, it's very fun to speculate. I think it's... I love doing it. I spent a lot of time when I was younger doing a lot of reading. But, like, when the official Zelda timeline came out, it was super exciting. And then people started to point out, hey, it kind of doesn't make any sense, right? And it's like, and I feel like they tried to address that with Skyward Sword, and then with the next games, it went back to making even less sense. So I just accepted that mostly in the way that Nintendo developed games, it's usually gameplay first, lore second. I got everything, right? Skyward Sword was made timeline first, yes. Like, Skyward Sword, okay, we wanna make a game, we wanna use the Wiimote Plus thing, it's gonna be the main sale point, it's gonna, like, the first thing they thought about is like, okay, let's make a game with realistic motion control, like, that was number one. Okay, which story do we wanna tell? Like, oh, we were talking about trying to connect all the stories together, like there's been a lot of talks of timelines. Maybe we can, like, tell the first Legend of Zelda story. What do you think? Oh, that's cool, let's do that. And then after that, Breath of the Wild came, and like, yeah, like, we want to tell a really open story, really, like, the open world is gonna be the main gameplay loop. Like, we started this game thinking, what do we want to do? Open world. Okay, that's cool. How do we do that? We want to do that by telling a really open-ended story, and we don't want to stay, like, very much, you know, very much connected to what happened before. So you have some things that are, I consider very much more like Easter eggs, like you're in the depths in Tears of the Kingdom and you find all the uniforms from other games, like even though the official timeline states that these games happen on parallel timelines, you can get the Twilight Princess outfit, you can get the Wind Waker outfit, and you can like, and I think it can be fun to try to think of lore reasons for why those clothes would be there. But also, I think it's like, yeah, it's a neat Easter egg. It's an amiibo thing. It's like, they didn't think of it. Like, that's... If you can think of a cool way, I think it's super cool too, but the way I look at it is like, they didn't think of a connection. Of why is the ocarina... Oh, do I need to bring everybody? Can I just make a... Can I just make an elevator? I can, right? Where do I connect you on? Oh, here! That makes sense. Okay, huge. I need 6 Pokemon. Who wants to do some manual labor? Okay, chat is blowing up. Let me read some stuff. I mean, Pokemon 100% confirmed alternate universes in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So theorizing like this for Pokopia is awesome. Yes, I just watched a video from Skitty Bitty. All love to Skitty Bitty. The biggest hater of Tears of the Kingdom of all time. I love Skitty. And they mentioned that the Legend of Zelda series has very little lore consistency, and I think that's what makes trying to put the pieces together so frustrating. Yes, because, and that's what I'm saying, I don't think that is very much a priority when writing these games, right? How many people are following me? I need 6. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna talk to Pokemon until they say I can follow you. No! 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 Come with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is gonna be much faster. They did have a timeline plan, but it changes and gets adapted. Yes, and like, I think that if you have a very strict timeline plan that much far in advance, it's also... It hinders your creativity a little bit. It locks you down. You can't... Okay, we can't tell the story because the timeline previously established this or that. So I think it's also good to deviate from that. Like, to not stay... To not lock yourself super strongly to one timeline that was pre-established 5 games ago. I mean, the very first game in Zelda series didn't get a placement in the timeline until decades later, so it doesn't sound like they had a plan from the start. And yeah, that's 100% that. I think Game Freak does put effort into making a bit behind-the-scene timelines, but they don't strictly limit themselves to it, and also do unrelated spin-offs. Of course, like, this is 100% a conversation that they do when developing the game. Like, that is... You can't be sure. But Ticketing, where are you? Ticketon. Okay, I forgot one Pokemon. I need one Pokemon. Dragonite, come with me. Trapinch! Were you trying to follow me, buddy? How did you end up here? I think it's because you're slow, right? Then we got into the elevator and you... Okay. No. What's the deal, Dragonite? I really like to fly around while the sun's out, but I always oversleep because I'm so bad at waking up early. Heard those alarm clock things. Okay, I can get your alarm clock. 5! You know, just to be safe. That's so funny. That's so funny, honestly. I can craft you some alarm clocks. It's fine. Can you build something for me? You can fly, Dragonite. You don't need to take the lift. Honestly, I think Skyward Sword is very much underrated. I don't think people, like, the reviews were great, but I think when it came out, there was a lot of hate around Skyward Sword. What does this mean? What is this timing thing? The clock mean? Okay, so I need to do one for each floor? Are they gonna take a day each? Oh no, they're gonna take an hour. Okay, it's gonna take me 3 hours to finalize Silph. Can't I do them all at the same time? Because you're just managing them, right? No. Less time than usual, thanks to Think Master's enthusiastic efforts. But like, can't I already gather the... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spoil myself a little bit. I wanna see if I have all the resources for the other floors. Think Master's Silph resources. Just so... I mean, this is gonna take 3 hours. So, we are not finishing the game today. Do you think... Did Joe write this down? Let's go to therapy. I love this. I always get jump scared by this noise. Okay, Pokopia. I love that Pokopia is technically Gen 9. I don't really think about that. The hate around Skyward Sword when it first came out was a skill issue. People didn't want to play it long enough to get the hang of the controls. I remember that a really big criticism was that it was very limiting because you didn't really have an open world. So it was like you had the island as a hub and then you would fall down into different areas, and people thought it was very much linear, which is a very big reason of why we got Breath of the Wild. Sparkling Skylands. Okay. It's not here. Okay. Then I just need to wait, I guess. Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda game ever. Honestly, it's so good. I feel really nostalgic for it. I think it was the first Zelda game that I like got on release. Cause I got into Zelda with Twilight Princess and I'm obsessed with Twilight Princess. It was like a... I don't want to say life-changing because that's very dramatic, but like it changed how I view video games forever, playing through Twilight Princess. And that, I played Twilight Princess for the first time right before Skyward Sword was about to come out. So, it was a very formative gaming experience for me. So, I remember very clearly waiting for Skyward Sword. Am I supposed to put you here? I think you're too big, right? Well, I didn't expect an open world Zelda on the Wii of all consoles. Like, but when I say open world, it's like, yeah, if you think of Twilight Princess, then you have the... Like, it's not open world, but you can walk everywhere, right? What I mean to say, is that like you have the Great Hyrule Field in the middle, and you can go there. It's like open world as it was in the 90s. So Ocarina of Time is like that, and Twilight Princess is also like that. So when Skyward Sword, even though it's kind of the same thing, was very much more linear in its way, that like the areas were basically small little dungeons. Everybody was like, oh, I don't want dungeons anymore, which is like all the main differences between Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild are like based on the biggest criticisms that all the criticisms people made for Skyward Sword back in the day. It's what reflects in what Breath of the Wild is. I don't know what to do for the next hour. Tears of the Kingdom would have been so much better if the open aspects were completely separate from the linear aspects, which were dismantled into being open in this game, like the story and the repetitive temples. Honestly, I did watch Skitty's review. Like, how long is that video? Like 3 hours long. Skitty review of Tears of the Kingdom. And while I think they make very good, a lot of good points, and like it's crazy that Shrine Island doesn't have any shrines, I did have fun with Tears of the Kingdom, so I don't know. I think that story-wise, I definitely got more engaged with this. Like, that's it, right? I really like stories in video games usually. Like, I really like feeling immersed in a story. And like, even though Breath of the Wild is more, it's supposed to be open world and supposed to have an open story, and you're supposed to go out and look for the story, I felt much more immersed in the story in Tears of the Kingdom. So like, getting the tears, I think that for me was something super special, and I really loved it. But I think Twilight Princess is definitely my favorite Zelda game. Breath of the Wild is basically a huge pendulum swing from Skyward Sword, so if you like Skyward Sword a lot, it's like, have a glass of cold water. No shrine on Shrine Island? Yes! So, it was very cool, because I met Kitty through Anthony Gramuglia, a fellow content creator here on YouTube. I don't know how we met, but we've been online buddies for a while. And Ant invited me for a stream where we ranked Pokemon, and it was me, Ant, and Skitty. And I didn't know Skitty before the stream, so I met Skitty as we were ranking together our favorite Pokemons, which is definitely a bonding experience. And after that, I watched the video, right? But it's kind of crazy. You never played Breath of the Wild? That's crazy. Like the most influential game of the decade. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do, chat? I'm gonna do this. Is 100 enough? I think I need more. Like 150. I need plaster wall. I'm gonna rebuild this area here while we wait. And that's something I'm gonna talk in my Pokopia video today. Like, this is a game that stops you from speedrunning it. Like, if you're going too fast, the game's gonna slow you down. Like, I can't progress in the story for 3 hours. That's literally what the game is doing to me right now. So I need this block. I can't craft this block, and I hate this. But I'm gonna find a way. Oh, I can build it my way, right? Oh, I can use the bricks. It's gonna look so good. I thought I hated Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm being humbled. I do have Breath of the Wild, but I picked it up secondhand just in case I ever want to play it. I love it. Like, I do highly recommend it. Like, I think even if it's not your kind of game, it's... I remember buying my Switch on release day with Breath of the Wild, and I just lost myself for hours. It was incredible. Where's the brick that I want to craft? It's none of these. Where's my brick? Oh, here. It's cool. This is my favorite brick. Modern wall. I love the modern wall. It's so modern. It's so wally. And then let me craft a bunch of these too, just in case. 100. Yeah, my bench can accesses all the 6 ones, but not the other ones, which kind of sucks. The thing is, I already explored that world in Tears of the Kingdom. Yes, I think that there is a lot of joy in playing Breath of the Wild and then playing Tears of the Kingdom, but playing Tears of the Kingdom and then playing Breath of the Wild is a bit of a bummer, because a lot of the excitement of Breath of the Wild is to explore the world for the first time. And then Tears of the Kingdom needs to build up on that. And also a big downer of Tears of the Kingdom is that, like, you already kind of know the worlds, right? So that's also a very big criticism I got. I need berries. So let me get Pecha and Lepa. I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat and thinking. Like, my ADHD with this game is so hard because there's so many things to do, and I'm like, okay, where I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go after Smear Guru. Yes, I need to paint my plaster pink. That's what I need to do. I saw somebody make a Linko mod for Breath of the Wild and eventually want to play it with that mod. Oh, that sounds so cool. I never really played Wind Waker. I wanted to play it now that it's on Switch Online. I started to play, but I never played Wind Waker. I found the Esper. This is where the tree was. I'm like, I'm sure I had an Esper tree somewhere. It was here. Chat, do you know that you can, like, critical hit a berry tree? What are you selling? Oh, Zoro, I didn't know you were shopkeeper, Zoro. Yeah, let me buy your arrow sign. Yeah, I want it. Tears of the Kingdom did give us the bokoblin spanking apparatus, so we can't be all that bad. Do we support spanking bokoblins? That's up for chat to decide. Ooh, 100 for Pokemon Fragment, no. Can I give you 50 cents? Wait, not that much. Oh yeah, just take the sand. It's fine. Enjoy your sand, Zoro. I was not at all bothered by knowing the world in Tears of the Kingdom. It was nice that it felt familiar and I got to see all the ways Hyrule had changed since Ganon's defeat. Yes, like, but it loses a bit of the magic that you have in Breath of the Wild when you see it for the first time. Oh, well, you're gonna be kidding me! I just spent all my sand to buy this from Zoro and I just found the recipe. On the pond? This game is mocking me. There's no way. Oh, hi, Victorabelle. Do you like the roof? What is it that you like? Oh, there's something inside the house you like. Okay. Honey, you need to get down. I'm not gonna build a bridge to go talk to you. I'm not gonna build a stair to go talk to you. Victorabelle. 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 Come here. No, Victorabelle. Victorabelle! Ah! Wait, I can dragon. I forgot I can Dragonite. I can just Dragonite. Yes, I can. Hi, Victorabelle. Yeah, I made this. You can't live here though. It's too full. Are you gonna live on the roof? Is that your plan? Okay, I'm not judging you. Look at how beautiful this house is. I'm such a good home builder. See? You see the difference between my withered wasteland and my blank beach? Bleak beach? That's the difference. That's the difference in the effort I put in. Hi, Asmir Guru. Can you paint something for me? Plaster wall. So here's the very... So chat, that's the question. Which pink is the pink from fuchsia? Oh, it could be this color too. Because if I get the wrong color, I might jump out of a ledge. I have a feeling it's this one. I think it's this one. Wait, I have to make paint for that? Wait, no, that's annoying. Aw, that's... I don't like the painting. It's too complicated. Yeah, I need to give it to a Pokemon to make paint for me, but I can only give 10 at once. I need to... Honestly, I think it's gonna be easier for me to... I think it's gonna be faster for me to craft the paint balloons. I think it's gonna be easier for me to paint the... to craft the paint balloons. No, but I need paint to craft... I need them to do the paint for me anyway. I missed a recruit? Did I? I didn't see it. What was it? As Arceus commanded in the Old Testament, you must build a guardrail on your roof to prevent your victim neighbor from falling off. That is correct. My mom was calling me, but it was like a weird group chat call, and I'm like, is this an... I never know if it's like an actual call or it is an accident. Yes, but I like Dragon... Like, I've never beat Wind Waker. I have played Wind Waker. And it's a beautiful song, and it also plays in Tears of the Kingdom a lot, so there's that. Lapras, did I ask you to follow me? What are you doing here? I mean, have fun, but like, I didn't know I asked you to follow me. Surfing Pikachu Fountain, yes! Samantha, I gave a little tour of the wasteland at the beginning of the stream. If you wanna go back later and check it out, I showed everything in the smallest details. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decorate stuff, right? I wanted to have access to a different tile, because I think this brick one is not the one that I wanted. Yeah, like this one, stone brick wall. I wanted a nicer brick flooring. You know what I want to do, chat? You know what I want to do? I want to visit... What is this? Metallic smelting. What is the difference? Ah. Wait. Charmander, do you want this? What's the difference between this and the other furnace? Okay, that's a problem for later. Okay, so there's a few things I could do. I could, I've been meaning to kind of terraform this area and make it marble, because I don't like these flowers. I don't think they're looking nice. I think I'm gonna do that now then. Where's my limestone? Or I think what could be cooler is that I want to visit, I want to visit some dream islands with you, chat. Are there any cool codes that you know that like of cool islands to visit? I want to take pictures of nice, neat material that I don't have. Where are my 3D glasses? Should we go? I want to go to a fun dream island. Lapras, I'm sorry, I'm not bringing you. Let me search Reddit for dream island codes. New Pokopia Dream World. A new official Cloud Island has been released in Pokopia. Wait, this is 5 years ago. Based on the island created by Hidateka Kano from the Japanese Pokopia commercials. This looks cool. I want to check it out. Let's go see this one. KBRK? Yes. No. Yes. I've been to Death Island, yes. I want to see some different ones. Thank you. Okay. Yes. K B R K 7F VM. Yes. So this is Hidateka Kano. I'm not sure who this person is, but they were in the Japanese Pokopia commercials. So Hidateka Kano is it has an IMDb page, so no, doesn't look like it. Japanese animator, filmmaker, actor, producer, and voice actor. Did they work on Pokemon? Or were they like a famous actor they invited for the commercial? Okay. Hi Snorlax. I didn't know we had normal Snorlax in this game. Voltorb, we haven't seen this one yet. Ooh, fancy. It's the gamer setup. Hello, I'm Pokemon Challenges and I'm the best Nuzlocke in the world. Oh, I didn't know you have like... This is fun. I'm not getting this one though. This is so funny. Why did those cyber sounds sound so cool? I don't know, they are cool, right? Persian. Like, chat, do you know if the Dream Island is Pallet Town? It's Gamer Island. Oh, that's cool. You have like an Elite Four battle thing. Do you like K-pop? I don't know much about K-pop, honestly. Oh, this is cool. It's like, I am Gary Oak and I'm here to kick your ass. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this right now. Okay. I think this is it. There's not much. It's very pretty though. Okay, chat, let's look at some other cool addresses we can visit. So there's a little bit of a canoe there for Dragonite. Oh, you can make as many dream islands as you want? And do you get like unlimited resources? I hope so. Nice. Is there underground stuff that I didn't see? Oh wait, chat, this is huge. Yeah, let's delete some stuff. Okay, we don't need the picture anymore. We don't need... Like, this one we can delete. This one we can also delete. This one I can get... I feel like I'm getting the recipe soon. I'm not getting another Charizard. Rust Tree we can delete. Berry Basket we can delete. And this we can delete. This we can delete. This I can take whenever I want. This I don't need anymore. This I also don't need. Let's delete them. It's a very cool Craniado skeleton, yes. Okay. Snorlax! No, I need to take a picture. Thanks for clipping out. I honestly wonder what type of monster collecting games exist within the Pokemon universe. They're probably like Animon, like animals. It's just like regular... Animon are like Pokemon, but they don't have any moves. They just fight with their fists and their claws and their teeth. Okay, chat, do you wanna... Chat, do you have any suggestions of cool islands we can visit? Or should I search for another one? I've been to Dev Island, yes. It's not Dream Island. It's just island code? Pokopia island codes. Okay, there's an island here, but it's just like showcasing... Not fun. I want to see well-designed islands. I want to see designed islands. We can go to Cal's Island. Let's take a look. That Mario game that Game Freak made is canon of the Pokemon games as existing as an universe game? That must be such a funny conversation during Super Smash. VMSK12. You seen One Piece? Not much, but I did complain about it on my last video. So it's 8 digits. 8T, 8P. So this is Hoodlum Cow's island. Let's check it out what's there. B1. I don't know if they even decorate or anything. It's a fellow Pokemon content creator. Oh, it's not public. Okay. Then we don't check it out. Where do I put that Snorlax plush, though? As a Gumi Lion superfan, thank you for declaring Sliggoo as a Pokemon trans icon. Of course, I am obviously going to. And I would just like to show you my Gumi house. It's Gumi and Sliggoo. It's not super well decorated, but it's decent. Snorlax sleeping on Gigantamax Snorlax. Yeah, I did watch season 1 of the live action. Oh, hi Gumi. I did watch season 1 of the live action. Okay, let me make more of these. Like 8. Oh yeah, like watching the One Piece anime is crazy. And you know, you need a guide, you need like, oh, skip this, watch that. I need to plus summon mine on cutouts, like literally right now. Can you get Gudra in this game? Probably. I think that you can get the entire evolution. Like, if you get a Pokemon, you can get the entire evolution line. I presume. I only have 11, though. I also have Gumi and Zligo in the same house. Yes, they're perfect. An incredible duo. Okay, so let's get you. Only... Oh, it's super expensive. Oh, I can. Yes, I just need a different kind of money. You have Pokemetal, you have rare Pokemetal. So, like, rare items, like this cutout and Snorlax, you need rare Pokemetal to print. But more basic things, like the lamps, like things that you can get recipe for, I think. Those, it's okay. Those you can print with normal Pokemetal. I want to put it here. Honestly, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love it. I love it so much. No, I hate this. I hate the targeting. I hate this targeting so much. I don't like it. Let's keep the garden ones. Yeah, but One Piece has been going on since what, 1996? That's like, it's bound to have a lot of episodes, right? Okay, so I want to craft a couple more things. Do I still not have limestone? Where's my limestone? Where's my limestone? Here. So, still have to wait until 8 something. I think we only have to wait for like 20 more minutes or so. And I want to build some marble. Yeah, One Piece is crazy. It's honestly crazy. So much, so many stories. Oh, thanks for the membership, Eagle. Are you watching, or did you just go, like, this is the YouTube membership, so I never know if they went from a YouTube video or if they are actually watching the live stream right now. But I do appreciate it, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your new emoji, and thank you, and I appreciate your support for the channel. Bulbasaur is 30 years old? Technically, kinda. I already feel like I'm 80 most days. It's completely a vibe. Been there. Yeah, I don't think they're here. I think they just became a member out of the kindness of their heart from watching a video. Like, when somebody subscribes, like, my notifications are a bit weird. I get subscription notifications from YouTube, which happens relatively frequently. And then I get membership notifications separately. So, YouTube membership. And that's always cool. But it's kind of hard to tell, like, if people are watching or not. But whenever it's from Twitch, then I'm sure they're watching. So I always comment on it. Okay, I want to, like, I don't like how these flowers are looking. I think it's, I don't know, too much. So what I want to do is I want to terraform all of this and replace it by marble and then see how I decorate it. I am 2 hours late and I skipped an episode. Okay, no, actually, I wanted to do a lot of things today, but the game is forcing me to go slow, so I need to go slow. We have quite a few more streams of Pokopia. I get super self-conscious about making everything wet and completely destroyed, but I am aware that as soon as I put a block, everything will go back to normal. Okay, huge. So how do I want to design this? I definitely need some marble over here. So, bah, bah. No, I'm gonna pick up the seeds later. Don't worry. Do not worry about a thing. Oh, I didn't break this. Wait. Also, these stairs, I'm gonna have to replace them. Because these are gonna leak water. That Clefairy statue is adorable, right? It's completely in the wrong place because Mount Moon is in another map. And I didn't arrange it perfectly because that's supposed to spawn Clefairy. And it's not. So I need to check out how to do the Clefairy habitat. Because I did it wrong. Punching through water like a normal, well-adjusted human being. I love the look of marble in this game. It looks so pretty. We're not supposed to go there, by the way. I definitely punched the water whenever I went to the pool when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I liked to pretend I was like the Avatar. So I would do like kung fu poses underwater to pretend I was bending water. And I think a lot of people did that because no human experience is unique. I think that was actually super common to do. did we get a raid? Hello, raiders! What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Hey, Kupion! Thank you so much for the raid! How's it going, raiders? We are right now. I'm just doing some building here because I need to wait for Tinkaton to finalize their work on Silph Co. But thanks so much for joining. How was your stream? How were things? Were you playing Pokopia or? Thanks for the follow, raiders. I do appreciate. Oh, we are very in the beginning, so I will avoid any spoilers. Also, if you need to avoid spoilers, raid and run. Feel free to go take some rest. Am I out of marble? No. But yeah, this will have. I am doing some light construction now, but we might have some spoilers soon-ish. So be aware. Okay, this looks nice. I want to finalize here. No. I know I should use the mouse. I know I should use the mouse like an adult, but stream was good. Yeah, I just gone through the first gate. Okay, which gate did you choose? Because I did not know this at the start, but you can kind of choose any gate you want to go through. It's kind of, and I think that's like a counter thing. Like they love giving you open-ended options. So. Have you already finished the main story? No, not at all. I am trying to, because I really want to write a video essay about it, but well, we're waiting for Tink Master to do their thing, so. I'm gonna drown. Wait. Okay, I think this is good. What's missing here? I went for the Onyx one. I didn't realize until then it was multiple choice. So you got to the area that the grass is like dark green and that's cool. That's a cool one. We finalized that one yesterday. Some very cool characters you can meet there. I don't think I did this right. This is supposed to be a perfect square and it's not. I think this is wrong. Like, this is supposed to be a square. Why is it not? I made it a rectangle. I think what's bothering me is that Horsey is not centrally positioned. I think what is wrong is that these blocks are not supposed to be here. But even then, it's still looking a bit misaligned, right? How did it look like? This is good. I think it's nicer if it's a perfect square. Yeah, you can go to the areas in different orders. I think, like, I don't want to spoil how many areas there are, but I think that at the end, you always end in the, like, the last area is always the same, but the other areas you can do in any order. Okay, this is nice. I think this is kind of what I wanted. I can close it a little bit and make it a perfect square. Should I? Let's see how it looks like. Honestly, I think I'm gonna like this better. Yay, I'll be waiting patiently for the Pokopia video. I have a lot of notes already. I think I want to take my time with this one because I think it's an important one. I feel like I rushed a little bit for my ZA video and like people were like avoiding spoilers. It did not go, like I put a lot of work into it and not a lot of people watched it. So I think with Pokopia, this is a really special game to me. So I think what I want to do is I want to do a different approach than what I had before. Okay, these are 2 lines, those are 2 lines. I think this could look nice if I just broke it. Yes, I think this is a cool idea. Oh, this is a cool idea actually. And then I can make another water source. Does this work? Yeah, this is sweet. Then we can get rid of these 2. Nice. Very, very nice. Does it work if I... No, that's not what I want. The horsey fountain is so cute. What I want to do now, before we keep on with the story, is I want to build some fences for it, because I need to fence this thing up. Otherwise it looks naked to me. You can just eat the concept of water, and then when you spit the water out, it becomes a spring. It's like magic. You know, it's the magic of Pokemon. I don't know what I needed 4 CD players for. But anyway, what was I going to do? I was going to do a fence. A stone fence. I have a feeling Kirby and Ditto would be equally disgusted by each other since one absorbs living beings and the other absorbs dirt. Either that or they would like it. I think they would get along, well, I think they would get along super well. Hey, Super Zlini, how's it going? Welcome in. Sorry, chat. Yeah, no, this is too low. This 2 needs to go. Maybe those 2 were what was bothering me. I think Kirby's pretty easy to make friends with as long as you don't take his shortcake. Yeah, Kirby sounds friendly, right? If you think too hard, it's kind of an eldritch monster, but Kirby is a friend. My favorite thing to do with marble is like when the block is facing this way, you can do this and it looks amazing. I love it so much. Look at this. Okay, I need stairs. Every one of Kirby's friends have tried to kill him anyways. He's a friend. Ah, I didn't know that part. Like, somebody on chat was telling me the other day that Kirby lore is insane, and I know nothing about Kirby lore. I always first make the iron answer and do what the Pokemon asked about the habitat before I continue with the story. Honestly, Super Slimy, I have had the really funny habit in this game of like doing a bunch of stuff, and when they ask me to do it, I already fixed it. Like, they're like, oh, can you do this for me? Wait, you already did it. Oh, fine, let's move out of the game then. My jaw dropped at the vines, right? It's incredible. Hey, hey, Kif. Kirby's the Steven Universe of games. Elaborate. I'm pretty sure that canonically Kirby is the pure incarnation of pure good. That's neat, too. Yeah, they also say things like cute stuff, sharp stuff, that I don't know which items it corresponds to. You should give your town a name. This town is called Withered Wasteland. That's the official naming convention. Okay, I'm gonna read your comment in a second. I think I'm gonna marble this up too. Let's marble here. Just so I don't miss the design. I think 22 marbles should be enough. I'm not super sure though. So, 4, 8, 16. Okay, 22 should do. Doesn't Kirby eat people and absorb their life energy and kill godlike monsters? They scare me. Yeah, but they're friendly, so... They're scary, but if they're friends, they're not scary. That's how it works. Okay. Now I'm happy about this. I am going to... fence this up. Or no. I like this area much better now, but I feel like I need to populate this with some more stuff later. That's a problem for tomorrow. The best bet in the game. Okay, where's my stone steps? Where do I put the Snorlax though? I have absolutely no idea. I need to put it somewhere. Just don't know where. Ah, maybe there. Like honestly, I think it would make sense to put the Snorlax on the beach. Do you think this cooks? Do you think this cooks? I think this cooks. But it's not very visible. So I'll put you like here. Does it make sense? It does. On the bridge blocking the way and then you need the Poke Flute. Okay, chat, I think it's enough time for us to go back to Tink. So, spoilers for who's in the beginning of the game, by the way. These tracks are super melancholic. It's kind of crazy. It's like, people have fallen asleep in my streams this past few days because of how soothing the music is. You need to place a Snorlax back under a tree. Why? Do I really? Okay. Tinkaton, are you done? Earthbound is my favorite cute game with dark lore. I think Pokopia is my favorite cute game with dark lore. I like how Kirby copy abilities are basically magical grow transformations in my eyes. Yes, thank you. Now this is cooking. Ah, it's actually, I'm gonna... Wait, you still doing this? Oh, it still takes 7 minutes. Okay. Then let's, let me do let's work on the beach a little bit then. For baseline. Because I got a lot of sand because of that. Eeping to your streams because I'm meat deprived. If you need to sleep, go to sleep, chat. No, leave the stream running. Leave the stream running. This is stream like 100 Pokopia facts to fall asleep to. We need a magical grow inspired Pokemon. Don't we have one? Like a Hatterene or something. I don't know. This area's music is my favorite, so dreamy. I think it's a remix of the Vermilion team, right? Okay, so what I'm getting the... I wanna get the bushes. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And I have sand, right? I hate sand, it's coarse and irritating and it gets everywhere. Eevee is kind of a magical grow. That is a very good point. Do we have any Soar here to help me out? Hey, Bob. Oh, both Soar. We have both Soars. Hey, Bulbasaur. Can you help me out with some gardening? Gotorita Godetail also has magical grow vibes, though. She's the serious one. Yeah, like a Pokemon that is basically Palafin, but less Superman coded and more magical grow coded. I want to plant. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let me plant them here. You're getting a Switch 2 tomorrow. That's so cool. Congrats. Are you getting Pokopia too? Braxian is a magical grow. Like, quite literally a magical grow, right? Moonstone evolution for Palafin. Ooh, that would be so cool. Can you imagine? Like regional Palafin, but it's like Sailor Moon. Can we get winds and waves predictions? I think it's gonna be very similar to Hoenn in a lot of things because of Shigeru Omori. Like, in the interviews and how Pokopia feels. I think that we're gonna get a lot of Hoenn homages. Which means that I don't think that, but I hope we're gonna get Contest back. We're gonna get a lot of fish because Dive is back. And, what else? Slowpoke, I'm gonna destroy your home too. I'm so sorry. But this can't be grass. This needs to be sand. I'll get your house later, okay, buddy? Oh yeah, no, Mega Dragonite is quite literally a little bit of magical grow, right? I want to expand the beach. Which is why I got a bunch of sand from the Dream Island. Just make the beach super big. Bulbasaur. That's all I needed from you. Thank you so much, buddy. You're the best. Making a list of all, making a list with all the Pokemon that are Magical Rose coded. If you were a gaming journalist, that would be a very good subject to write some silly social media article on. The feature of Shiny Mega Dragonite is to make me think that people just like Dragonair better. Like, color-wise, for sure. Color-wise, Mega Dragonair is much superior. I love Dragonair, but I also love Dragonite. I think they are... I have a video about that if you want to check it out. I say that so often, right? You think it's annoying. But I actually do have a video about that. But I think that Dragonair and Dragonite complement themselves very, very well. Like, I think it's a very interesting story being told in how much their design changes. How many Pokemon do you think will be in Winds and Waves National Decks? I hope there will be enough boxes for living decks. No idea. Honestly, kind of thing that I can't even start to make a prediction. Like, I think it's not gonna be many at release because they're gonna need more to release in the DLC. I do expect it to be quite similar to Scarlet and Violet. I think we did not get... Like, we have more development time, but I don't think that that's gonna be showing in, like, a bigger decks. I think they're gonna be focusing... I think the design work... I don't know, I think the number of Pokemon they design is more related to marketing sales goals than development time for the games. I think actual development time for the game does not mean more Pokemon, it means a more polished game, really. But I don't know, I could be super wrong too. Pom Bomb is gonna be Fire Fairy. Trust. 'Lot of sand, yes. I'm gonna make this bitch so big. $2,000 Pokemon in Winds and Waves, double the Pokemon, exactly. We need to start thinking more. We need to be bold, you know? This is nice. Did you see Kaka's video about maybe Pokemon Company asking other teams for helps in future projects like Pokopia? I find it very hard that they would get help for a mainline Pokemon game. I think that Pokopia's success might mean that we're gonna get a lot more spin-offs, and I think that's absolutely incredible. But I'm not sure. I would like to see them asking for help in things like environment design. I think that could be super cool. Because they do have some issues with that. But I think Akai is more hopeful than me. We need to keep our expectations in check, so it's gonna be at least 2,000 Pokemon. I like how you think. Okay, I'm running out of sand, which is very much surprising. Really surprising. Pokemon does its best when it trusts other experienced teams with spin-offs. Yes, 100%. I think that like Game Freak is a team that is very specialized, so they're very good at doing their job. And I think the good thing about spin-offs is experimentation, right? So if you bring other people to the board, and they do have the extra cash for that, it results in great stuff, like Pokopia. Like, they had the experience. They made Dragon Quest builders before. Like, they knew how to make the game. That's why the game is so good. I think that's a great way to think about it. Pokemon Conquest 2, now we're talking. Somehow Scarlet and Violet had some help from Monolith stuff, only for the train not to be N64 level at times. I honestly think that's a little bit of the Switch's fault, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, the textures are horrible, but seeing the difference of the game running on the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 was what made it for me. Do I have any stairs? I do. I like big beaches. New Pokemon Snap 2. Would it be Pokemon Snap 3? Okay, now ticketing silver. Sparkling Skylands. Yes. New Pokemon Snap? You. Super very much new Pokemon Snap. A finger on the monkey's paw closes. You get a new Pokemon Conquest game. It's called Pokemon Conquest Go! And you need to invade the houses of your friends. In real life. Let me get this because I know I'm gonna need this. I still hope they will one day port Pokepark for the Switch. Honestly, chat, can I be super honest here? And please don't kill me. I never played Pokepark. Oh yeah, that too, 100%. People who said that Scarlet and Violet looks like an N64 game never played an N64 game. That is objectively correct. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't go into the Pokemon... we have an hour after this. I'll do that later. I would gladly invade my friend's house in real life. I already do it. And then you conquest their house. Can you imagine if you're like me and you just like rebuild the entire Silph Co and then the game demands you that you rebuild it again? Let's see how it looks like. Wait, I said it was a play area. You made it a work area. Okay, you made it a play area. That's so cool, though. Oh my god, Tinker, you're so good at this. A human workspace and a Pokemon play space. Can you imagine if your office at work you had and Pokemon were real? You had a work area. Shavente. Oh no. I don't have glowing stones. And I'm running out of copper, which is worrisome. Can eat Chef Dente, then 3 more Pokemon, and... Don't I have glowing stone at home? Chat, where can I find glowing stone? I think there should be some nearby. I can get it in the Rocky Ridges. Humans and Pokemon actually coexisting? If there was a game about that... Like, can you imagine? Pokemon are real. You have your small Chikorita as a pet. And then at your work, at your day job, at the office you go to, there is a little playground that you leave Chikorita at while you're doing work. That's the dream. Pokopia started to make me think about a possibility of a Pokemon game with the humans living with no Pokemon, which is really interesting but heartbreaking. I think there is a game of humans living without Pokemon. It's called GTA. Pokemart! Yay! Okay. I need glowing stones. These are glowing stones, right? These are the ones I need, right, chat? Glowing stone. I am positive these are the ones. I need 10. Thanks, Sabletoothed. Because I think I have some in the initial area, but since I need Chef Dente anyway, you can just pick them up super quickly. I need more copper soon. How many glowing stones? 6. I'm gonna say it. 7. We were talking about 6, 7. Yesterday. And how I hate it, but now that I went to visit my small cousins, they're like 12, and they love saying it. Now I don't hate it anymore. All you need is kids sometimes. Honestly. To explain you a meme. To make you feel the vibe of a meme. Because the internet ruins memes, but... a pureza da resposta das crianças will always make you see them with children's eyes. Okay, Chef Dente, where are you? You have a bunch of different CDs. I gave them all of them to you. Yes. Follow me. We need our 4 Pokemon, right? Let's bring some buddies. Let's bring them on a trip. Yo, Scarbunny, Scarbunny, come here. Yellow. Machoke. Do you think if I bring more built Pokemon, the thing gets built quicker? Quick thought, I'm bringing it too. I love how in this game you can just go to a cave and roll around and roll around and roll around. I'm telling you, this game is Donkey Kong Bonanza. Same game. I think maybe Score Bunny can follow us. 6-7 is a very tame and wholesome compared to like every other meme right now, so I'm perfectly happy with it. I agree. Let the kids have fun. I'm being old and grumpy. A Pokemon Lifestyle Simulator would be really good, to be honest. I think this is kind of the live sim that we were getting, right? Okay, who wants to build a Rookie D? Let's get. Oh, I got a job for you. I'm not. Vibrava, I got a job for you. I am unable. Oh, I have a bunch of Pokemon following me. I think. Who couldn't come? Riolu, I think. Oh, to be a graveler, rolling down a mountain. It's the dream. Chat, can somebody spoil me and tell me which materials do I need for the final floor? Just so I can be sure that I have it. If I need copper, for example. Because I think I'm out of copper. Is anybody able to check it out for me, please? Now, that's the kind of gung-ho attitude I like to see. Thanks again for coming here. We're gonna need your help once we start working on the 3rd floor. Yeah, you're starting to work on the 3rd floor. Okay, that's another hour. Okay. I could see a Pokopia too. Chef Adentula, that's girl. Oh, I don't think Pokopia 2 would introduce battles. Like, that's not the spirit of the game at all. I honestly think a sequel for this game would be very hard. Maybe a different Ditto in a different region. I don't know. Okay, 14 concrete, 15 glass, 10 paper, 10 bricks, and 20 lumber. I have all of those. I think I need to get paper. I don't know how to get paper. Actually, I do. I think I need to... No. Thank you so much, by the way, Sabletoothed. I think to get paper, I need to give it to... This is cute. I'm gonna do this. I have some... I know how to get paper. I need to come here. Pokopia 2 in space. I can dig. That would be funny. And then it's just the plot of Wally. Do you think if a Graveler rolls around too much, they become a Geodude again? No, they become a Golem. Yeah, waste paper. Yeah. I have some waste paper over here. Also, good idea. Well remembered. Okay, so for the next hour, my goal will be spawn Porygon. Let's go get the paper then. And then, what Sabletoothed said was... Sorry, let me check here very quickly. Lumber... Glass... I have glass and... Oh, I had waste paper already. Wait, so I have glass, I have concrete, I need paper, I need bricks, and I need lumber. This will be enough, this will be enough. Now I just need the paper, which I'm gonna get from here. this paper somewhere. I'm sure I do. Here. Okay, so I need to give this to a Pokemon with Recycle. Let me give it to Coughing. Or, I think that Snivy can do it. I think that was a mission from Snivy. Pokopia 2 you'd play as Mew. Yes, that's a cool idea. Pokopia 2 is an alternate future. Yeah, and that's why the future Paradox Pokemon resemble the old ones, because they were made missing the real Pokemon on Earth. Ah! That would make sense. Did I put Snivy to work? Where's Snivy? I think I put Snivy to work. My god. So much fluff. No, I think I put Snivy to work. Imagine if Volo is the only human on Earth right now. I think he got into the spaceship, honestly. Honestly, I think the implication is that Volo probably snuck into the spaceship and he brought Giratina with him. You know he did. So probably one of the only Pokemon in the spaceship is Giratina. It's like the devil. That's a good horror movie. But isn't Volo living forever because he made a deal with the devil or something? Okay, I'll just give it to Coughing. So I need 10 paper, right? 10 paper, yeah. And I'm gonna cheat too, and I'm gonna look for the habitat of Porygon, Pokopia Cerebi, because I want to fix my lights. Okay, researcher's desk. Oh, that's gonna be hard. But I can manage it, because I have an hour. Coughing! Hi. Can you recycle this paper for me? Perfect. I think Volo just like time traveled from the distortion world. That's also a good theory. Okay, chat. So for Porygon, I need a computer. Where am I gonna find all this stuff? Probably somewhere here, right? I mean, I also presume Porygon is part of a quest, but since we have an hour to spend, I would love to be able to get rid of all the power poles in my apartment. Everything you need are in the abandoned buildings. I assumed, actually. Let's go find it. Thanks so much, Joe Cerebi, for researching all of these habitats. Honestly, the Pokemon community would be nothing without Joe Cerebi. And today, a really big, shitty developer released an app for Pokopia that basically just scraped all the information that Joe spent hundreds of hours writing down, like missing sleep, working his ass off to figure out, like, he found out basically every single habitat in the game, every single info in the game, and then some dude just, like, took all the information from Cerebi, made an app with the Cerebi info, with even typos and stuff, completely copy-pasted, and, like, ran ads on the app. So, dick move. We do not support. Okay, I think I need a desktop, and this is the laptop. I don't think if there's any difference, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm looking for Paragon specifically right now, Mateus. Ah, this is what V was talking about. There is a rocket hideout underneath Sabrina's gym. Which is kind of crazy, honestly. Okay. Okay, it has to be a desktop. I found it. This is it. So this is it. I need another desk on the side with some stuff that I'm probably gonna find around here. Okay, cool. Cool. I need this. And now I need pens and papers and a lot of... I don't know what these things are. But usually with habitats like this, it's usually lying around somewhere. Like this? No? No. Okay, how do I get those things? So these are pens and papers and like office supplies. Experiment equipment, okay. In the Poke Special manga, half of the gym leaders are affiliated with Team Rocket, so it would be crazy to reference that. Like, that's what I was talking with V. Like, I think that it's a very cool thing to do, because I do have the impression that the Kanto of Pokopia is not the Kanto of any specific game. It's more a conjunction of who's bringing their tea set to work. It's a conjunction of references to multiple ideas, and, you know... Oh, a humidifier. Huge. And like the general idea of a character, right? Delete for one's human extension, honestly. The Pokemon manga is crazy. Like, just the Scyther murdering Arbok, cutting Arbok in half is just like insane behavior, honestly. Like, also crazy, because if this is the gym, then this should have been like this should be like the Karate King thing. Like, it should be here. Okay, there's no Karate King. Oh wait, there is electricity. I just need to bring it down there. Do I have energy poles on me? Please tell me I do. I don't. Do I? I'm gonna need like 2. Can I think I can't make it with iron ingots. I need iron chunks. Oh yeah, no, that's 800% Sabrina's gym. Like, there's no other explanation other than Sabrina's gym to this place. There's a crafting table there. Okay, please let me craft an utility pole. Please let me craft an utility pole. Yes! How do I have 16 ore? My bag is so big. I don't even know where my things are coming from. Maybe this is like, what if the Pokemon world had ignored the environmental crisis? Low-key, I do hope. I do hope the climate change in this game is caused by humans. I'm not sure if they are even gonna tell us what caused it. But I think it would be a much cooler message than, oh, Team Rocket did bad thing. It's be like, oh yeah, we as humanity screwed up. Okay, there's power. This is so confusing. Okay, now there's power. Yes. Okay, the computer's on. Yes. That's my screensaver. Where is it? Where are the office supplies? Where? Chat, you can spoil me. I give up. You can backseat. I give you permission to backseat me. Where can I find this thing? I need Porygon. Buried in some blocks around Silph Co. Okay, so... like, was it a sparkling thing, or... next to Silph Co Tower, there's a structure buried with sand that has science experiment in it. Thank you so much, chat. You're the best. Buried with sand. This looks interesting. Did I find it already? No, this is something else. Isn't it? It's a crazy place. Where the hell am I? This is where I came in from. Is this just nothing? Not even a little bit of lore for me? Oh no, there's more. Time to train. Hi, Poliwrath. Where am I? Oh, you're a new face, going around building towns and hoping more Pokemon will show up? Dang, that's super rad. But you're gonna be okay with those floppy noodle arms? No offense. I'll probably be okay. Probably doesn't exactly inspire confidence, pal. Alright, let me tell you about a real good training spot I know around here. I'll take it there now, follow me. Spots surrounded by sand, let me tell you, punching the stuff with all your might is an equally solid workout. Of course, a single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse like me to pulverize that sand into dust. Don't worry, you'll get there someday. Until then, you ought to train here. Oh, and be sure to clean up after yourself. No leaving a sandy mess for the others. Sandy mess. Let's just common decency. It might take a few decades, but if you manage to bring me 6 blocks of ordinary sand someday, I'll be impressed. Sure, you can use the sand for anything, but you can throw it away. That's just common sense. Actually, you can use sand. Make more NPCs give you false information and then have the game fix it in the same second. Actually, you can use sand by melting it down to make glass. Oh my god. Polyref. Officially nothing going on between those eyes. So try collecting sand. It's sure to come in handy. Here, you already got 6 blocks of sand. I'm sure you're gonna take you at least a decade, but I guess you're more amazing than I gave it credit for. Good on you for picking up after yourself. It's too bad sand's totally useless, right? Apologies for the repetition, but there is actually a way to use sand. You can light a fire in a smelting furnace, and then put sand in to make glass. Glass can be a useful building material. Oh hey, since you're clearly a genius, maybe you could help me out. Sorry to ask, but come with me for a second. Got 3 pieces of fluff. Do you want me to break everything? I mean, sorry, Polyref, I thought you were super strong. Polyref man's claiming sand. Wait, that is actually huge. Polysplaining. I'm gonna start using polysplaining now. Oh, don't I have iron stairs? I was sure I did. If you can climb to the top there's a dojo just a short walk away. Well, dojo's just like, you know, a place where humans train and stuff. I love spending time there. Wait, if you're gonna build up this town so more Pokemon can live here, I'd love for them to come swing by the dojo. So I was wondering, could you fix up the elevator? I'll give it a shot. For real? Thanks, pal. Alright then, listen up because I'm gonna teach you how to fix the elevator. I need to put the stairs there. I need a recipe for that. I need a recipe for that. I don't have the recipe for the letter. Is this Mr. Psychic's house? Anyway, let's do that, but also I'm in the wrong place, right, chat? For the office supplies. So you said a place buried under sand? Close to Silph. Yeah, the fighting dojos, for some reason, super far from Sabrina's gym, which is surprising. I didn't know there was another area. I'm actually very surprised to have found this. Okay, chat. I need to find some sand nearby Silph. Like here? Ah, like probably here, right? Here they are! Let's go! Did I just get the Porygon recipe? Yeah. Let's go there, and while we fix the science experiment, while we wait the time for Porygon to spawn, I can... That's pretty. I can try to figure out how to make the stairs. Let's go! Let's go! It is a Porygon's recipe. Yeah. Okay, how do I get the recipe for the iron stairs, though? Because I presume I should have that, right? I'm gonna bring Porygon home, don't worry. Oh, that's pretty. There's nothing here? Doesn't look like there's anything here. Okay, so there's stuff inside. Stuff inside, stuff inside. That's such a pretty, like, crystal going around the water. Porygon was made by humans, yes, you are correct. How do I fix the ladder? I don't have a ladder recipe. Do I? I thought I did. It should be here, right? It should be like here. If you can connect it with a wooden ladder, 100% not, right? Does this work? Can you see a machine hooked up to the ladder? Should be a big silver thing. It's red and silver. Now all you gotta do is put another one of those down there and bam, it's elevator time. Which brings us to step 2 of how to fix the elevator. Come back down here for a second. It's weird, right? I should have the metal ladder recipe at this point. How do we do that? Alakazam knows all kind of complicated stuff like that. Maybe we ask them. Let's go find Alakazam. Ditto spitting out letters while climbing them is the most convenient game design possible. A very appreciable detail. Yes. Okay. I need a crystal ball and the... I got a crystal ball recipe. I have a lot of glass. Don't worry. Okay, so I just put a crystal ball like here. Surging psychic power habitat. When we raided Arlie yesterday, I think this is the exact part in the game she was. Okay, now I just need Alakazam to show up, please. Should we check on Porygon meanwhile? I love a stair that goes absolutely nowhere. It's a shop recipe for environment level. I probably didn't buy it. Cause like, I would presume it's rocky ridges, right? Porygon, are you here? Could be here too. Yes, I should check, actually. Porygon spawns, I'm gonna travel to the Pokemon Center. I don't think Porygon spawns. Do you think if I do this, Porygon will show up? No. Sorry, chat. I'm still recovering a little bit from a cold I had on Friday. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't check the Pokemon Center yet, and there's probably a note lying on the floor that's gonna make me cry. That's so, for people who are not, have not been keeping up with the streams, every time we restore a Pokemon Center, we find an entry of someone's journal. And someone's journal, someone is heavily implied to be our trainer. So these are the memories that our trainer had before putting us in the box, and it's always very sad. Ah! This city was a dazzling metropolis the last time I came here with Cecily. Now it's barely recognizable. Apparently the ground in this area has been rising up so quickly that it's caused many of the buildings to collapse and the roads to crack. Some scientists believe that if things continue at this pace, in a matter of centuries, the area will be as high as a mountain in terms of elevation. It looks like most of the people who once lived here have evacuated already. I suppose I should go too. It breaks my heart to leave Cecily behind, but it's not forever. No matter what, I'll come back someday. And then Cecily and I will travel the world. Like, it's literally, this is the second note that implied that centuries have passed. Our trainer is dead and I wanna cry. This is so horrible. This is the second note that implies centuries. Like, I think that if you missed this one, we found a very important note yesterday, which is the hackers. Where is it? Hacker Confession 7 or 6? Yeah. In order to escape the disaster, humanity will temporarily take refuge in space, while Pokemon would be safely stored in a computer system. This was the general overview of the plan, but no computer system will keep running forever. The Foundation planned to send a select few members back to the planet at regular intervals to perform ongoing maintenance. But for humanity to survive in space for any length of time, it would take a tremendous amount of energy. I calculated that even a slight deviation from the original plan would result in insufficient energy to return, leaving humankind stranded in space for dozens or even hundreds of years. If that happened, the essential system protecting the Pokemon would eventually cease to function. So I decided to add a little touch of my own to the system programming. First, it will continuously check the weather data across the globe in search of environments that can prove even slightly habitable to Pokemon. Next, if maintenance is not performed for a long period of time, and the system begins to approach failure, it will release the Pokemon most suited to those environments. Of course, ideally, humans will return someday and live alongside Pokemon once more. But, on the off chance humanity never returns from space, I think releasing the Pokemon into a wild world, rather than leaving them asleep in a computer, would be a happier outcome. It may sound strange coming from the program's creator, but I hope it never has to run. And, yeah, we all presume that it's running. So, this is what probably happened. Humanity went to space, and, like, geological action is caused Saffron to split and crack and separate, and be super high. And, yeah, humanity was supposed to, like, come back and send a maintenance team every few years, but there was a calculation mistake. And, yeah, humanity doesn't have enough power to return from space. And then centuries passed, and then the PC system started to fail. And because the hacker put the failsafe there, the Pokemon are now being released every time that we restore a habitat. I don't think they are necessarily extinct though. I think they are just stranded in space. They can't come back, they don't have enough energy. Like, that's what it implies. This looks like a pleasant place. Hello, Alakazam. If I'm not mistaken, you're a Ditto, right? Well, isn't this a sight to behold? In all my years, I've never seen a Ditto transform into a human. Speaking of humans, I don't see any around here. So how were you able to transform into this one? No need to answer that, just musing to myself. Can you tell me how to make an elevator? Okay. Thank you so much, Alakazam. If you connect 2 elevator platforms with a ladder, the elevator will start moving. Actually, it's not limited to just 2. As long as they're connected by ladders with no gaps, you can line 3 or even 4 elevators. For some reason, all my knowledge about elevators, and only about elevators, has come back rushing to me. I love to see that knowledge put to good use. Would you please build 1 actual elevator platform for me? Let's hope we have the materials, chat. We don't. Tinka gear. I need to give concrete to Tinkaton. No! Honestly, I'm just gonna fast travel. I thought the elevator interface was so elegant. I think it could be a... Yeah, I think it's nice. I just think it's a little bit slower than I would like. But I think it's a nice interface too. Oh, I don't have this one yet. That's crazy. Okay, where's Tinkaton? Ninja climb in the waterfall, that's so cool. Where are you? Oh, they're working. They're working at the building. I don't think they can make that for me. Ah, I need to wait. I can't do both. There's no other way to get the Tinka gear, right? And Tinkaton is currently working on Silph. So we've reached another blocker on the progress today. Let's go check if we got Porygon. Greninja is literally an enemy protagonist. I really want to try and rebuild this area here. Come on, Porygon, where are you? Not here. Okay, let's go get the papers from Coughing. They can make items while working on buildings? Oh, I didn't know that. It's actually a little crazy that this game is an inverse of Arceus. That game happens in the past where people are afraid of Pokemon. This game is in the future, people get separated from their Pokemon. Chat, I'm not lying. Like the pitch for this game, like at least the lore and the story of this game, I'm sure it started in a Legends Kanto conversation. I'm 100% sure. Hi, do you have paper for me? Thank you so much, Coughing. Oh, that's cute. Let me go to Skylands. I think Porygon might be one of the Pokemon that are gonna show up. Like, I'm gonna put the console to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and Porygon will show up. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Legend ZA being very contemporary was also interesting. I think ZA needed to be because they really wanted to tell the stories of those characters. And I think that's very cool too. Don, can you make me some gears? No, I can't. Oh. Concrete, right? No. Okay, they can't make the gears for me while they're working, right? So sweet. Think Master helping with a build turns it will be done tomorrow into building into an hour. Yes. And I think you can use Tink for other building projects too. You can do that. Let's put a slide on the second floor. I think I bought the slide already. It's not gonna let me buy another one. I'm gonna need to take the one from Snivy. I'm so sorry, Snivy, but it was Gardevoir's fault, not mine. I also love Gardevoir, just worried with the amount of toys available in the playroom. Tinkaton is one of my recent favorites. Not getting its new form outside this game is gonna be sad because it looks cool. I mean, it's not a huge change too, so it doesn't bother me. I would love to be able to get like Moss Lex into Pokemon Home. Oh yeah, I also learned that 5 AM is the next day because I was literally playing the game at 4:49. Okay, how long? Like, still 20 minutes. Porygon. Please, buddy. I really want to get rid of those power lines in my home. I could just put a security camera here, right? That's a good idea. So I don't need to travel all the time. This game is so smart, right? It has a thing for everything. Yeah, I was sure I had a webcam. Well, I don't. Chat, I think I'm gonna be ending stream soon. Unfortunately, we can't get to see Silph. I mean, we wouldn't. We still have another floor to do. So, tomorrow I'm not streaming, but maybe on Thursday. And then, hopefully it's the final... Like, chat, all of you who have finished the story already. If I finish building Silph, how many hours until I beat the game? Like, credits roll. What do you think? Any idea if I can beat it in one stream? I think you could beat it. I just want to know if I title it final stream, the end of Pokopia or something like that. One, 2 hours, okay. I mean, it's technically doable today, right? If I do a 7-hour stream, but I think it's healthier to be prepared and make an announcement in advance. Okay, so that's good. That's good. I've built all the Poke Centers, yes. Okay, so it's coming to an end. It's sad, but it's also good because that means I can also work on my video, and I'm excited to work on my video. So yes, I think I'm gonna be ending stream for now. Oh, there was a building thing there. Anyway, I couldn't build it. Let's keep an eye open for Porygon. And then I am gonna make a community post saying, yeah, final stream of Pokopia is gonna be here. So you will be aware when the final stream is, and then we can finish the game together, and it's gonna be fun and cute and cool. But yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. So, how's the Twitch situation? Not a lot of people on Twitch. I don't think it makes sense to raid. But who's streaming? Oh, V was watching us for so long. Let's go say hi to V. So, people on Twitch, we're going over to V's channel. I think V's already beaten the game, so they are working on palette, which seems cute. We can chat with V for a bit. I'm gonna be in chat a little bit too. So if you want to join us, also YouTube folks, I will be at the comment section of V's Twitch channel, so that's gonna be fun. Anyway, thanks for joining. Anyway, I'm gonna make a post about the exact time of the final stream of Pokopia. It's not... Oh my god, we are getting raided. I'm sorry, Swag Kirby. I'm also getting ready to leave in a second. We are heading over to V's, so we're gonna do a raid. But thank you so much for the raid. I do appreciate it. But yeah, we've been streaming for a bit. But yes, I'm gonna make a community post, probably on Thursday. I'm gonna say when on Thursday is gonna be the final stream of Pokopia, and then we can finish the game together. Don't forget to leave a like. Twitchers, let's go to V's channel. YouTube, see you very, very soon. Bye bye.